because I'm a unique case study.
Oh yeah, forgot to add hot sauce to it.
Fresh peanuts.
She'll definitely like it with buffalo sauce.
Everything is buffalo.
Biggest gauge needle I've ever been pricked with was in the military. When you go through basic training, before you even reach your actual basic training where you have your drill sergeants, you're just going through a bunch of fucking admin shit. And one of them was getting all your shots and stuff. And there's one shot, they call it the peanut butter shot. For the life of me, I don't know what it's actually for, but everybody has to get it, and it's the biggest, fattest gauge, and they stick it right in your ass cheek, and then you have to stand there and you have to rub it so it disperses. So you got a room of like 150 fucking people, dudes, all standing dick to ass, sitting there fucking rubbing their asses like this. And then they're just like, everybody watch your buddy, catch him if he faints. And of course the dude standing in front of me faints. And I'm rubbing my own ass. I got my own ass problems.
My hands are busy.
And he fucking collapses like, what the fuck, why'd you stop it? Like, I'm sorry.
Only so much I can do.
I do.
I don't know what to do.
This is all new to me.
Never had to stop somebody from painting
I
before.
know, it's right in front of me. And it happened so fast.
It does happen fast.
It's so fast. He didn't make any signs. Just it fell over. It just happened instantly.
So that's what my brother did. He just passed out right in front of me. He was just
So
there, helping put a
fast.
Band-Aid on his foot. Next thing I
boom.
know,
He's
he's
out.
sideways on the ground. Hitting his head. I was like, I was just looking at your foot. Now you're on the floor.
It's gonna be weird playing this game with it still being daylight out now.
There's a video that still exists at Sinclair of me passing out because of a sugar low.
Oh no.
There's a
that-
video of
And,
this?
yes, because there's cameras in the passing lab.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure it still exists somewhere. Guard came in afterwards, anyway. And I passed out because of a sugar low. And there are 3 people who, like, see me just kind of, like, almost stutter in the way that I'm walking. And you just see all 3 of them, like, head dive at me as they're trying to catch me.
Goodness.
Yeah. But a security guard, I guess, saw it.
Yeah.
And so later, because they knew it was okay, because I get up and everything,
Right.
and they get me something and my sugar level's out. And he just, like, shows me the video, because he, like, recorded the screen on his phone and was, like, showing me the video on his phone and was making all kinds of fun of me, but it's a thing.
The only time I passed out was after donating blood.
Hmm?
The only time I've ever passed out was after donating blood.
I've been told I'm not allowed to donate blood.
I'm not either.
Why not?
Because of the time in which I lived in England.
Mad cow. What do you see?
One of the years that I was in England disqualifies me from donating blood in the U.S.
Why?
Because of mad cow.
They have a higher rate of mad cow disease, and it's so it's a prion disease. So
People can get it?
It can just
Oh, yeah.
sit dormant in you.
Oh.
That's what Pat Cows is so fucking scary. For
So you're not allowed to donate like at all just because of that?
Which, yeah,
Interesting.
and I'm a universal donor, so.
Oh dang.
Not anymore.
O positive? Is that what?
O neg.
O negative's universal donor. O positive's universal receiver.
AB positive is universal
AB
receiver.
positive.
Okay, so O positive nothing.
Yeah, O positive.
O positive, you have to be type specific, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know there was like different types. I'm O positive.
So think A, B, and positive are all different things you can have. So AB positive has everything, so it can get anything for anybody. O negative has nothing, so they can give it to anybody.
But
I forget
so
what I
A
am.
negative or O negative.
O negative is the universal donor because they
Right.
don't have anything, so they can give it to anybody.
so
They don't
there's
have
no
any specific.
there is no
blood
A
cells
body,
that
no
would-
B
Yeah, the
body,
AB
and there's
and
no
positive-
RH factor antibody.
So they're all antibodies type, and if you don't have them and somebody gets into you, your body will
Oh,
attack it
cool.
like it's a foreign thing.
Right.
Do little
So
baggy.
O
So if you're O
So O
positive, you have
positive,
a
yeah, nothing
positive
but a
RH
can't-
factor.
I don't thought that
So
could pick
if
up.
anybody
That's
is
the
A
positive.
positive or B positive
Dyson
or
there, or
AB
you got
positive,
ice
they can
factor,
take your
right?
blood type,
Yeah.
but you have that RH factor.
Yeah, I like that.
Gotcha.
So it's like
they
a
have to be
three-part
positive.
system.
Yep.
Interesting.
If you or if you're O positive, you can only give to people that are also positive and any other things.
You said RH was what?
RH factor.
Yeah,
That's
It's like
Then.
it's the plus.
I like that.
Is it the RH factor? What's it called?
it's whatever the plus means.
Yeah, I think it's the RH factor.
I just don't know what to use it for.
But I just have a lot of
I
things
just never know.
bopping around in my brain.
I have like no knowledge of that.
Markers.
Yeah, it is the RH factor.
markers that we
That's one of the
use
things
for
that I taught over the
thing?
summer. Was blood
What
typing.
what is it?
Let's see.
What is the RH factor again?
Is it like? There's only plus and minus,
It's a cell surface protein. Yeah, so it's only plus or minus.
and minus means it's not there. Plus
Yep.
means it's there.
Yep.
So essentially, yeah, it's just
O
one of the
means
ways.
O is basically 0, so you don't
means
have
I
A
don't
or
have
you don't
A
have
or
B.
B
Yep.
specific.
Yep.
But I do have RH.
If you're O
So-
positive, you have that RH protein.
Essentially,
Yep.
on the outside of your blood cells, you have like different, signals, and so is that signal present? Because if it is, and
We
you're,
put that blood into somebody who doesn't
Yeah,
have the
then it's-
proper
Yeah, their
signal
immune system
receivers.
will attack it because they think it's a foreign
Yeah,
virus. or
because it
something.
really
It is a foreign
is.
body.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a foreign,
Yep.
completely
They
foreign.
don't recognize it,
Yeah.
so therefore kill it.
Wow, holy shit.
which is part of the reason why blood typing
Is
with
so
marriage
important.
used to be such a thing, is because they needed to see if a resulting pregnancy would result in a condition in which the baby starts to produce blood cells that the mother recognizes as a foreign body.
That's what my friend had.
Yeah, preeclampsia. So
Yep.
that can like very quickly put you into a dumpling battle.
I remember I donated
This
plasma
is our
before
daily
the lady
science
gave me a
lesson.
Jolly Rancher because I almost passed out.
There you go.
My dad sent me a video of this dude. He's got a Tickle Me Elmo set up on a voltage
Oh, I've
thing.
seen that.
And he keeps turning up the voltage to see what it does. And at 15 volts, it just goes.
Oh wow.
That was what my reaction was.
I've also seen somebody do that to like the talking wall-mounted fish.
Oh.
They start flopping all over the place. Yeah.
I miss those things. I used to have one.
Yeah.
What kind of cake is this?
Gingerbread cake. And unlike the last time I made it, it's not like a molasses cake. It is truly a gingerbread cake.
Awesome.
They just start screaming.
Wow.
Oh god, do you want to see?
I hear it.
He's just screaming. 15 volts broke Elmo. Huh?
This is terrible. I really like it when people, if they have like the, if they
I was about to
have
throw your bowl away.
the,
How dare you? You and
Jesus.
I did it all sort of way.
One of these days I'm gonna be able to finish that thought.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Alright, I give up.
You did great.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were getting in there.
I didn't need it. What? Who laughed?
It wasn't me, I think it was Desi.
I laugh all the time. I laugh at everything for no reason. I have like 6 tabs open in my head at all times. Sometimes more.
Oh, behave.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's a good gingerbread cake.
Thank you. I normally do not have the foresight to actually let like my eggs come to room temp, but that time,
You did.
well, it was actually Trey was over here playing games, and I was like, "Hey, I need you to do some of the dishes." So as soon as I got home, I just pulled out the eggs, and then once he got home, I was like, "Oh,
Hell
look,
yeah.
they're over at 10. Good timing."
I think we're still in the day.
Wait.
Yep.
We are.
Okay.
Are you any good with lemon cakes?
I haven't made one in a very long time, but I've had success before.
I've never had good success. Would you be willing to make one for my birthday?
Sure.
And if not, you can just make a ginger cake.
Okay. What kind of lemon cake?
More like a lemon pound.
Okay, yeah, I have had. I've made some good lemon pound cakes.
Oh no, you were over there, so I thought you were
I
over
got
there
you.
to grab it.
Pound cakes, where it's a pound of every ingredient.
I love pound cakes.
All of mine have collapsed and then been too dense.
Okay.
Well, if they're too dense, you're doing it right. Then it's a real pound cake.
Yeah, but not when there's no grain to it.
Weren't we just talking about the fact that I'm the one that bakes and you're the one that cooks?
You should not take any
You're
word I say
just
with
being
any
a
grain of
menace
salt.
right now.
I think I tend to overstir my batter,
I've
but
done that.
I struggle to otherwise get everything well mixed.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, if you want a lemon pound cake, I'm gonna do a lemon pound cake. I was really, so long as you were not like, you know, like, I want a key lime,
Oh,
with like lemon something, I was just like, I can do that. Finding key limes is a pain.
I'm not a fan of key lime, so it's not an issue.
No?
We have 2 birthdays in April.
Yeah.
Isn't it like one right after the other?
At the beginning and at the end.
That's not bad.
Mine's literally 3 Saturdays from now.
What do you want, Desi?
Fondue.
Fondue is good.
That cheese stuff you brought the last time, I don't know what it was, but it was
Cheese
delicious.
Cheese
Whatever
fondue.
type of cheese it was delicious.
We've both brought fondue. I think we make very similar fondues.
Oh, your birthday's on Easter this year. Congrats.
Thank you. My best friend's birthday's the 19th, and so since our birthdays fall on a Saturday and Sunday, we're doing the birthday weekend.
That's
Heck yeah.
delightful.
Because yours is the 20th.
Mm-hmm. Because my birthday is more important than Easter. But I didn't say that. And I don't care that it's on.
Hey, what did we make last
I
time?
mean, a lot of people celebrate your birthday for not really the reason
What
of
do
your
we make
birthday,
last
but for other reasons.
Four.
Because Alex asked us last week to put what we put.
Oh, it was the baked rigatoni. Or baked tortellini. I can find
I
it.
thought it was really good, so
It was.
Yeah, don't you like the fact that we're just now seeing that?
it's okay.
Trey will put it in there for you.
I appreciate that.
Excuse me.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Who's doing the recap?
I am.
Kess. /
Excellent.
Goofin, I guess. I don't know.
No. It's from Kess's perspective.
And that's why it feels like we did barely anything in the main story, because we had
That
side
makes
story.
sense.
But you guys all saw it, so it is
Yes.
part of the main story.
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean.
There's only one
Time
character
did not
that managed to
progress very
survive.
much.
Well, 2.
Well, previously on the Titans of Ivalice, as we were just discussing, as I was peeking into Shellax's mind, trying to just see what she was thinking, I ended up, well, everybody ended up going into a big old vision where we were watching Shellac and their companions fighting against, well, the sorceress and Azyla's brother, the one-horned devil.
It was never.
They quickly and nearly effortlessly disposed of their opponents, and our vision quickly ended after we saw what appeared to be the sorceress's shadow dragon destroying the demigorgon. This apparently really happened, so oh boy. After we all woke up, we had a quick discussion about what we saw, and we had to make a decision whether or not we were going to go leave now or spend the night with the Knolls. Thank you. We decided to spend the night, and then the next morning we ended up teleporting
19.
to New Rabanastri after we scryed on the sorceress and had a little more discussions. When we got to outside of New Rabanastri, me and I believe everybody else returned their Lapacas. So we don't have to worry about them getting into trouble anymore, since we found a lot of easier ways of getting around. Speaking of easy ways to get around, that's when we all turned into clouds, farts, and we started to go look for Andreas somewhere in the desert. Well, we found him. as well as another individual who was carrying Andreas unconscious on a stretcher. We met her. She was nice. It's a girl, right? Woman?
So it's a woman. No, it's a dude.
Dude.
It's
Okay.
a dude.
Sorry.
Hi.
Kai. Odosberg?
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce it? Odosberg?
Yep.
Odosberg. He's very nice, half drow. And Andreas woke up. We got to talk to him for a little bit. And now that we're all kind of back together, and we have a new person, and kind of new, Andreas, to some people, definitely new. Now that we have them all together, I think we were going to sit down and play What the Deuce to get to know each other a little bit better. And that's where we are.
Is that
What's that
going
message?
to show up every time I open this chat?
He's the one that did it, not me.
What?
I just sent the rest
Oh.
of
He
you.
pinned it.
You pinned it.
Oh
which
yes, I
is-
pinned it. Yes.
He's the problem.
Thank you. No, he's the solution.
I think you can
I don't want
unpin
it to. I don't want it to show up
No,
every
you
time I
don't
open
have
this
It doesn't
chat.
show up when I do it. I have to go to the pinned messages for it to pop up.
Right, just
It's because it's the last thing that was sent in under the
is
table.
it from like a '90s commercial or something?
It has to be.
Because those are '90s jeans.
They look like the jeans I'm currently wearing.
Yeah, we just need to add more stuff to under the table.
It's just very distracting.
Yeah, it is. That's why I
And then
deleted
open a
it the
different
first
chat.
time.
It's such a stretch.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right, are we all ready? Is everybody happy with that recap?
I'm gonna say, was that
Uh-huh.
enough?
All right.
You did beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys decided to head back to New Rabanastri with Andreas and Kai the second in tow. And as you guys kind of get back into the city and are trying to decide where you're going to go, Kai speaks up. I have a private boat. If you guys would like to have a meal there, I can have my private chef, and we can talk to my benefactor as well. That way we wouldn't have to worry about stray ears, depending on what you guys want to talk about.
I like that idea.
Wow. Yes,
That
the
sounds like a good plan.
great benefits of being a prince.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Private chefs, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, just follow me. So he leads you guys through the streets, and you guys notice that the flags in New Rabanastri are half-mast. You notice that the judges, while still wearing their armor, their faces are no longer covered because normally they wear a full helmet that covers their face. Instead, their faces are plain to be seen, and you notice that the air in Rabanastri, like the vibe, if you will, is a bit more positive and cheery.
But the Demogorgon is dead.
And as you guys kind of get to
They just don't know about the sorceress.
the dock, you see Kai's ship, which is this beautiful blue, large sailboat. The sails almost look like gigantic fish fins, and it's one of the nicest boats on the dock, with the exception of you do see Captain Balthazar. You spot Captain Balthazar further down the dock next to his airship, which has been docked in the water. And he appears to be talking to a Harrigan female, a rabbit person. And Kai sort of motions towards the boat. This is my boat.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Impressive.
It's a very nice canoe.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
That's more like a sailing boat.
Yes, it's a large sailboat.
Yeah, it's a very nice sailboat.
All right, just follow me. So he goes on board, and he leads you guys sort of down into the mess room, and you see a nice set of kitchen utensils, pots, pans, sort of hanging from the ceiling, and a large table, enough for definitely enough for you guys.
I didn't see it.
And you notice that there are, looks like recently installed wheelchair ramps that go adjacent to the stairs that sort of can go up and down as you guys kind of come down into there.
Handicap accessible is so nice.
That's so nice of him. Consider it, Prince.
Is everybody hungry, or do we just want to chat?
I can always eat.
I can also always eat.
Okay.
I don't care if I'm ever fed.
Excuse me.
Do you have
Okay.
mead? They like mead.
I do.
Excellent.
I
I
do
do
have an assortment of special alcohol that you can only get in Atlantis because of the special sea salt that goes into it.
I hope they're marketing and taxing that industry to really benefit from that. Sorry, continue.
Earn some income.
That's
Had
a
a
bit-
rough few years.
They've had a rough few
I
years.
have yet to learn about that. You know, I'm
Don't worry, I'm sure the queen's got it.
but I'll have my personal chef. And you hear off in another room here. You hear, and you see a zombie come out in a tuxedo.
Hell yeah.
And yes, Prince. Jeeves, could you prepare us a meal, please?
Is that sanitary? He's
Yes.
kind of rotting.
Hi, Jeeves.
I live to serve.
Who's helping you live, buddy?
He looks towards Kai. Oh, it's a private family matter.
So you're not the necromancer?
No, I am not a necromancer. I am. Friends is a large word, but I am allies. Well, my family is allies with the necromancer.
Interesting.
He's being punished for being a bad boy.
Who, Jeeves or the
Jeeves or the
necromancer?
necromancer?
Yes. Try to kill
Nobody could punish me.
Queen. Now serve. Make food. What want?
Now I have several questions.
Do you know what risotto is?
Risotto mean make.
So good.
And he starts shuffling over and almost immediately becomes much more dexterous as he starts putting together various risottos. And
How's his state of rot look?
he looks undead, but he doesn't smell.
Professional.
His clothing is very clean. He looks like maybe he was resurrected right after he was killed.
Did he wash his hands before starting?
Yes.
Excellent.
Wow.
Soda vegetarian.
Well, that's cool.
It can be.
I get. Yeah, that's neat.
All right, I will. My benefactor is very interested in talking to Andreas, so I will go grab him real quick.
Who's your benefactor?
Well, let me wheel him in here, and we'll chat about it. Better he introduce himself. A man of his stature. Please make yourself comfortable.
Sure.
And Andreas. So, thanks for coming to get me.
Yeah.
Has the Wild Mother spoken to you recently?
All the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I need to send a message.
Yeah? To who?
I feel like there's a lot of people I need to catch up with to tell them where I'm at. I gotta tell Auntie where I've been. I've gotta tell my dad, Mom. Is that it?
All good things.
Yeah.
I can send messages if anybody else. That is a thing that I've acquired since the last time I've seen you guys. I have the ability to send messages far, far away.
That's
As long
awesome.
as they have like a receiver.
Through bugs?
Oh wow.
No plants.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's nifty.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad to see you.
It's
They
like, you
wouldn't
know.
happen to be little fungus people, would they?
How did you know?
How did you know? How's that?
I've
guess?
heard of it in my travels.
Yeah.
It's a new thing. It comes from Atlantis, apparently. It's a special kind of
Yeah, I
fungi
swallowed
person.
one, and a couple of weeks later I had all this stuff growing out of me. He points to the plants that are starting to grow out of his skin.
I have mushrooms in my armpits. Well, one at a time.
Oh, really?
Use.
Cool. I was told that it would just, get dissolved in my belly, but I guess my attachment to the Wild Mother must have made it sprout.
Wow, that's what they eat.
Edible?
No.
You gonna finish the thought that you have brewed?
So the Demogorgon was after you, after the Wild Mother, or upset with the Wild Mother.
Well, he was after my dad because
Yeah.
my grandmother was an old enemy, and she was part of a group called the Swords of Valen, I think. And I know that some of the other ones have died of old age. And there was one in this place called Phandalin. There was a guy in Phandalin that they were after too. I think they said his name was Kabito.
Oh shit.
So
Well, Kavita looked like he could.
so they really
Take care
wanted
of
my
himself.
dad to come and rescue me, but I didn't give them
Should we
anything.
warn Kabito?
Can we warn him?
Is-
You can
send
send a
him?
message.
So
I don't think he has.
So
a receiver.
you were being used as leverage to try and get your dad because he was the son of an old enemy who had died,
Yes.
and they're really just like taking out the bloodlines.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. And I think they intended to go after my auntie too at some point.
Yeah,
So-
auntie.
Good luck.
So, well, did you see that the Demogorgon? Like, I don't know if it's for sure, but it looks like the Demogorgon was defeated.
That makes sense.
Why does that make sense?
I used some of my bugs to sort of listen around.
Yeah.
And it
Makes
sounded
sense.
like he was heavily damaged during his
I can turn
confrontation
into a bug.
with Galatea, whoever the hell that is. And over the years, his powers begun to diminish. So I think he was very anxious to find my dad and return and go back to hell.
I don't think the Demogorgon is anymore on this plane.
But,
Oh.
which could mean that we're in a worse situation if something defeated the Demogorgon has taken over its region.
It's rain.
Well, once I fully recovered, I'd be happy to help.
Well, help is good. Yeah, help is good.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I would be. My capabilities have increased somewhat. I'm still not like that great of a fighter, but I have more spells at my disposal.
What kind of spells?
Well,
What's
I
your
can-
speciality?
plants and bugs.
That's a good speciality. I can do a lot with plants.
And he casts message, and you hear a little bzzz, hello, in your ear. But you don't see Andreas's lips move.
I think hello back.
Oh, awesome! Little buzz in my ear.
I look at you and I'm like, because all I hear is the hello. And I'm like, what?
Oh, not to you, darling.
Hello.
And as you guys are chatting, you hear the sort of squeakings of a wheelchair, and you see wheeling into the room. You see a tiefling with ram horns. You see his right arm is completely turned to stone, and both of his legs are stone as well, but it looks like the stone is starting to fade a little bit. And you recognize this is Clever, Wander's brother. And you see Andreas, Father! And he rushes over and he's like, oh, hello, hi, everyone.
Well, isn't this a touching scene? Hey, now you have one less person you need to contact. Gotta love it when the to-do list starts to kind of check itself off.
Kai, are these the individuals you ran into?
Well,
I am Clever. I am a
I'm glad to hear he's with it.
servant of Epsilon. I've not always been like this, but I had a rather rough time recently. But I'm thankful for all you guys finding my son. And Kai's like, well, sure.
Kai helped. We found Kai. We found him.
And he kind of like wheels over the table. What to say? I'm apparently an old enemy of my mother's has been after me.
I really hate it when blood feuds leave that long.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
I had a run-in with some of their acolytes defending my sister-in-law. Got her and the kids out safe. But obviously I was got on the... Well, you should see the other three I they did not make it out of the fight, but I did. He sort of winces. He leans back in his chair.
Can I roll a medicine check or an arcana check or something to see if I think that greater restoration would help, or is this just something that's taking time?
Sure, make a medicine or arcana check.
Thanks. I recognize my fucking D4.
I recognize your robes. Blood demon sex?
Yes. I don't know why foreigners always call it a sex. We're not.
It's because I have a dirty mind, sorry.
Dirty 20.
So it looks like, again, his legs look like they've healed a little bit, and looking at his fingers, it's sort of like frostbite where they're starting to heal a little bit. So maybe somebody else has done something on him already, and this is just going to take time.
Okay.
A very powerful magic has put him in this condition, but eventually he should recover.
So you recognize the emblem on my robes?
Yeah, I had dealings in Airborne for a while.
Oh, wow.
It's where
I think I can save.
I was reunited with my sister.
For clarification,
I can
just for
prepare
DM
regenerate.
purposes,
Huh?
the robes I'm wearing are from the Jade Alliance. That's why they're green.
Yep, he got
Then
it wrong.
I have the emblem.
He got it wrong.
Okay.
Clever's not that familiar with it.
There's not that clever.
I wasn't sure if you were trying to get at he wasn't familiar, but because I have the emblem, so I just went with the emblem.
Yep, he has no idea. He
Okay.
barely has any idea what he's talking about.
Deadly demon 6.
Would you like the healing of your limbs to be quickened?
I mean, I've already had a couple of wizards and stuff look at me and cast the greater restoration.
I can do
You
better
can do
than a
more.
greater restoration.
Like what?
Regenerate.
That's not gonna like change my race or anything.
No,
right?
that's reincarnation.
He can do
Oh.
that too. But
I
that's
can't do
not-
that too. That's why Kess is.
It's me.
It's work
Hi.
now.
Holy shit!
Yeah. I didn't know when to break the news. to
Kess
you.
got peeled like a banana by the sorceress.
It's me.
Yeah, trauma for life.
Huh?
Not that I don't have enough of that.
I follow Shutterfly now.
So you can't just do
I'm
that at
unicorn.
will, you.
I love that he's just getting saltier.
Turn into a dwarf? No.
Oh.
No, it's not.
You have to be dead, and then I
Congratulations.
have to touch a part of you, and then I can.
I know
bring
how
you back.
I know how
Yeah,
that works.
Thank you.
I can use you to scry in the sorceress, though. We did learn that. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Because you kind of like her clothing.
If you have to give me a few hours to prep regenerate,
You
I
could
can
wear me. Like a
regenerate your
skin
limbs.
suit. It's true.
I would
That
definitely.
was the argument I made.
So my
Period.
original
Very
limb's gonna fall
pleasant.
off.
I don't know. I don't know if they
Gone.
technically count as severed or not, but either way, it will heal them.
Okay, I'm certainly open to it.
So regeneration will.
Or
So the
context.
limbs don't have to be gone. They just have to be like.
I can touch a creature and simulate its natural healing ability. The target gains 48 plus 15 hit points. For the duration of the spell, the target gains 1 hit point at the start of each of its turns. 10 hit points each minute. It lasts an hour. The target's severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. If you have the severed part and hold it to the stump, the spell instantaneously causes the limb to reknit to the stump.
Well, it would certainly make getting my hands on.
If they're technically not part of your body more in stone, then it will just regrow in 2 minutes and push that off.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I mean, if it quickens my ability to get back at my mother's enemies, I'm all for it. So it looks like you guys see Jeeves start to set out an assortment of food. Please join us for dinner. Can I get everybody's name? I'm Clever.
Okay.
This is Cordio. I'm Solra.
Nice to meet you.
Oren. I had to think first.
That's why I started with his.
I'll end up walking back in.
Our missing one's Azyla.
Hello.
She likes to wander.
She likes to what?
Wander.
Oh, sorry.
I like to wander.
But
I like wander.
And I'm a Laura. I'm a princess.
Oh yeah.
I keep forgetting that Laura's here.
She's so quiet.
She's had a rough few days.
That's mean.
That was in my head to her.
We just need to start pointing to our room whenever we're talking telepathically.
All right. So you guys sit. Andreas, I'd really love for you to come home. And Andreas speaks up. I feel like I can't. I mean, my friends just found me, and it sounds like there's something worse that replaced the Demogorgon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It
once
can
I've
kill
had...
people like a banana.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
The sorceress from Legend.
and Clever scratched his chin. What kind of sorceress?
It's the famous, horrible
The
sorceress idea from Nordorf.
Oh,
That whole thing where
sorry,
Roland saved.
I knew of her, but I didn't know her name.
Yeah, she was a big deal because if she would have taken over, then it would have pretty much ended the world, I think.
Oh,
So we're back on track.
And I think she's stronger than
Back on
she
track
was
to-
when
to
my
getting
dad
the
and
plot
his friends faced him.
Do you think we could
Please do.
recruit your dad and his friends?
I don't know.
I think they're kind of wanted.
Yeah, it's
around
kind of
here.
illegal for them to
Same.
step foot on this
Oh.
continent.
I no offense to your dad and his friends, but I am quite the capable fighter.
Yeah.
You're quite the capable father.
I am quite the capable father as well. I feel like I've really come into my own.
Now, Andreas, how do you respond to that?
He's great.
They
Yeah.
don't know what a joke is, baby. It's okay.
I'm gathering. It's a tough crowd.
Not everybody gets the dwarven sense of humor.
Yeah, maybe once I've healed,
Yeah.
I can help any way that I can. I mean, I know that I got to get Prince Kai back home. You know, if the sorceress is here, I really don't want a young prince in the middle of that. No offense, my lad, but you're really not experienced for this sort of thing. He's probably right. I've fought a couple of bugbears and Sahugin, but nothing quite as powerful as like the necromancer that I think still resides in Atlantis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think many people have fought something as powerful as a necromancer that still resides in Atlantis. I read that book. That was a pretty good book. I liked the sequel.
And
I skipped
Andreas
that book.
clears his throat.
I know. That's why we were adventuring so long.
Not to be weird, and I'm really grateful for your guys' help, but do you mind if me and my father have some private time to sort of just catch up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. We're just kind of
No,
sitting
no,
here
go
because this
ahead.
is where the risotto was going to be, and also we were going to play What the Deuce. Like, I respect it. Do you want us to leave, or do you want to leave? I mean,
no,
like,
I can take him back to his quarters, and maybe you guys play What the Deuce with Kai.
It'll take a few hours for me to prep the spell anyways.
yeah. And then when he's ready, he'll just.
Pop on up. It takes... How long does that take to cast?
Um,
Oh, only a minute.
so you see Clever and Clever sort of put a plate on his lap, and Andreas wheel him out of the room and out of sight.
Did Andreas get a plate?
You did not see him grab one.
Shoot.
Maybe they're gonna share.
Maybe they are going to. We need to save a plate for Andreas.
Hey, Jeeves, save a plate for Andreas.
He looks at Kai. Yes, then listen to what he says. Yes.
Keep it warm for him.
Please.
Warm.
Like body temperature.
No, a little warmer than body temperature.
Okay, warmer than body temperature.
But not scalding.
Like a body temperature with
He
a
comes
fever.
over to you.
Pause.
Vegetarian. Good.
Question is it actually good?
Is it actually vegetarian? Is he lying to me?
Oh no.
He's not lying.
He dropped a finger in
He rolled
yours.
a 25 on his performance, so it is excellent.
Delicious.
Oh wow. 25. That's good charisma.
It's a very charismatic zombie.
Holy shit.
It's all in the tux.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You do notice the tux does have like a little bit of a glow to it.
it's magical.
Like it might be magical.
I'll be on it for a second.
Alright. So is there any conversation you guys want to have with Kai the second? Or with each other during this time? Or we can chat to Laura too.
We're gonna do what? The deuce?
OC, remind me who the Odiusbergs were again?
So that's Stratos. Stratos,
That's
his
right,
last
okay.
name.
Okay.
Slash
I remember
Sordon. And he married so you married Lalandra at
Yep.
the end of campaign 4.
For some reason, I was thinking that they're one of the houses in Ivalice. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Nope.
Okay, I'm good now.
So Kai is the son of Stratus and Lalandra.
Yeah.
How do we pronounce her name?
Yep.
Lalandra.
Just to sort of paint a picture of what Kai looks like again, he's a half drow with purple dread hair with spirals of red. And he's about 15 years old. And he's got these little gills on his neck.
So, you're not from Atlantis, but you look like an Atlantean.
I was born in the Feywild, but I consider both. I've considered both the Feywild and Atlantis my home because I have family from both areas.
Cool. So does that mean that if we tossed you in water, you'd get a tail?
Unfortunately, I think my blood has been diluted, for lack of better words. I don't gain a tail.
Fair enough.
However, I swim. I still swim quite fast.
Shops.
Oh, that's right. I said I was going to give you guys gold. Jeeves, get us some gold for these fine people.
He agreed to give us 400 each.
400. You heard that?
I heard
OC,
six.
is that true?
You heard 6? Oh, 600 each. My bad.
Good
My
ears.
old age. Yeah, this is what you have to look forward to in life.
Too much hair grows in our ears.
I think 400 will do. Just
The hair in the ears is an actual problem.
If 4, but said 6, 5.
I have a very good memory, my lady.
That's normal for her.
Yeah. A
What?
friend of my father's taught me. What was the name?
It's the hobbit of the
A
dwarf.
friend of my father taught me the art of keen mind.
I don't have that.
Wow!
Well done.
That's amazing! Did we set like a gold price actually?
All right, so you
What was
guys
400.
each get
I
400.
just pulled that up.
400.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
So we all get 400.
Yep. Courtesy of Atlantis. Please come visit sometime.
I would love to come visit. Honestly, like, you know, we've and then I'm gonna go on a on a brief overview of some of the places that we've traveled, and I'm gonna end with, but we've never made it to Atlantis, and it's
It was
just
lost for a while. It was weird.
You're right. It was lost for a good long
That
while.
was before I was born.
Well, it was quite a long time after I was born.
I was sent as an envoy to talk further with the Duke, Duke Albus, about joining the UK. But I understand he's
What's the UK?
the United Kingdoms.
Hmm.
He has passed recently, so I instead got to talk to one of his sons.
How was that conversation? Was it productive?
It was great. I've never spoken with him before, but my predecessors and other ambassadors have spoken with his father and said that he was very resistant to joining the UK, but his son seems to be more open-minded.
Oh, well, that's good. I ask this next question in the true spirit of open honesty and candor, and I hope that you take it as such.
I can't wait to see where this is going.
Did you get your position just from nepotism, or
Just because I'm related?
yeah, and you're like 15?
Well, I am also very well educated. My father said that while the position is offered to me because of my blood, I still had to earn it. Like, I had to take all the tests and make sure my knowledge was of the different kingdoms and the various laws and everything was tipped off. I'd say my book learning is farther along than my combat skills.
So that's a yes to the nepotism, but you did work very hard to get to the point where everybody would be like, yeah, I guess okay.
Yeah, I've made sure to earn my fair share. I don't want to make it look like my father gave me everything, or my aunts.
Just some things.
In your head. Just the vast majority of things. All right.
All the things that a rich education can get you.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm really glad that you had that opportunity and you had this opportunity to explore the world and get to act as an envoy.
Yes.
It's fascinating.
As I meant, the young lad that's from that represents Airborne and Barovia, and he has some learning to do. That is for sure.
Oh God, he's such a little shit.
Oh, so you met him?
The one that Sorbo's like watching over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boy, you guys have really gotten around. I'm excited to be an adventurer like my father was. Maybe not exactly like my father because he went through some shit. But
Most adventurers do.
you know,
You gotta watch out for those arrows to the knee, though.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for those banana peelings.
Yep. Comes out of nowhere.
Just like the arrows to the knee.
Never said that.
So I need to learn modify memory so we can just remove that memory from her.
Yeah, no
It'll be
kidding.
better.
might I ask what
You can ask.
you plan to do going forward?
Looted.
What do we plan to do?
Go looting.
Loot.
Oh shit! I have another spell I can learn.
Gold. Treasures. Stealing.
Find lost dungeons.
Okay, I can't do modify memory. You know,
Destroy the lady
so
with brother.
the Demogorgon was and did pose a very real threat to the people of Ivalice, and the destruction that they wrought upon the world is profound. I don't think that we really have the option to walk away knowing that somebody perhaps just as bad has taken their place.
Who allowed this sorceress to come into being?
Probably her, like, you know, the creatures that brought her into being, so whoever fornicated to get that happening.
Well, I mean, like
That's true.
just recently.
Whoever did the birds and the bees.
And the sword and the stone.
Well, technically me.
Beg your pardon.
Sorry. Well, so she tricked me. She lied to me. I thought I was following a different deity,
Okay.
and it turned out to be her. And the more people I hurt, the stronger she got.
I'm gonna walk away at this point.
It still haunts the group. I didn't really have to see it.
We treat the haunting with humor.
I did feel it.
She treats it with avoidance.
Everybody has their different coping mechanisms, from what I understand.
So,
Some people drink, some people forget.
so really, it's my fault. I didn't.
Well, the best thing is that you make up for it.
I'm trying. I want to take her out, take her down. She can't be just left alone.
You shouldn't be
She'll-
just left alone.
I think she'll take over everything. She's like super evil.
OC is any of your guys' tattoos on display.
Mine's got. I have a sleeve.
Mine are all covered.
Okay, just checking.
Mine generally sometimes are, depending on where you look.
I wear breastplates, so no.
Where are the tattoos?
On our.
I thought they were on our arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on your arm.
So your breastplate's not going to do anything. Do you mean bracers?
Well, like breastplate is that kit of armor, that type of armor,
Okay.
that style of armor.
Mine apparently
It's not
is-
just the chest piece.
my tattoos probably are, because what am I wearing?
You don't have a rope?
He does not appear to notice.
Well, there you go.
Well, the good news is that I think if you seek counsel with Bardova's eldest son, you might get better ears this time around. I don't know if you've talked to the Duke's family at all.
Bardova. Is that the idiot who had the axe of the Dwarvish Lords?
Idiot, you're probably referring to one of his other sons.
Maybe. We didn't talk to his eldest son in Waterdeep. Did we?
Yeah, his name is Vane Bardogo.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk to him.
Okay.
Never talked to me.
We talked to somebody else from that family. Seems like a hot mess, to be honest.
But I
It
wish
was
that
Draco.
I wish that I could be of more help. But I have duties.
Do you want to play What the
back
Deuce
at
with us?
home.
You're not going
Have you
anywhere
ever
right
played
now.
What
No,
Deuce?
not right now. But I would love to play. Are we playing with cards? Because I just so happen to have a set of
I
cards.
think we should play with cards.
That sounds like a good idea.
I don't know you well enough to ask you penetrating questions otherwise.
I wouldn't know what questions to ask.
I already asked the one that I really wanted to know, which was, did you get your job from nepotism alone?
Answer is yes.
Peek my head back in.
What the deuce?
Yeah, come on in. It's safe now.
Get your ass in here.
Try that's a D8. Just so you're aware.
I'm just
Again,
holding
he's
it. I'm not rolling
Want
it.
to make it hard on himself.
Get tired of the D12s.
3.
Oh, it's a nat one anyways.
Hey, first one. So Cordio's getting asked a question, more than likely.
Got 10.
I got 15.
Ooh, are you asking Cordio a question?
Cordio.
I saw the gold.
Yeah.
Apparently I forgot to take out
Why
my
does it
dice.
get hard in the morning?
So, Cass, you rolled 15.
Yes.
So cool.
Is that what you realize?
Play to get hard in the morning.
So nice. I really like that dice.
Questions an innocent Kess would have.
Alright. Cass, you were asking Cordio a question.
Okay.
Oh, you already put him out.
Yeah, they're all.
And you
Did
all-
Kai roll?
He did. He rolled a 4. Remember, you don't have to do that one if you don't like it.
Be one for Oligoo.
Too bad you guys
We
don't know
already
what
found
we'll do.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I'm not. I don't think that.
So what business would you open?
Labor.
I feel like you would enjoy a pawn shop too.
I guess. So, Cordy, what is something that you hope for, despite knowing that it will likely never happen?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one.
Divorce.
Oh, wow.
Some intrusive thoughts you got there.
Oh, see, not I see.
Huh. Hope for it, that will likely never happen.
Yeah. What is something that you hope for, despite knowing that it will likely never happen?
I think it would be super cool, you know, one day when we stop traveling, to be able to have a underground forest in my dwarven king, in my family's kingdom.
An underground forest?
Yeah, so I can have the nature with my people.
And why is that unlikely?
Because you need the sun.
You need the sun for plants to grow.
There's no way around it? What if you had somebody casting daylight
All
over
the
and over
time.
again? Like, because it can stay for a while.
Do you know how big a forest is?
Yeah, I mean, what if you had a bunch of people casting daylight?
Dwarves don't
That was
typically,
just their jobs.
know how to cast daylight.
Oh,
Do I know the custodian?
I do,
that's my question.
but I'm a druid, that's why.
15.
5!
11.
12.
6.
So, Solra is asking. You rolled a 2? Azyla?
No, 11.
11.
I got a 5.
I got a
I thought
12.
you got a 12.
She had 6.
I got a 12.
Okay, so Cordio is asking Azyla a question.
Was that
I
one
rolled
an
11.
Damn it, you guys are confusing me.
I had 5.
So you rolled the lowest, right?
Yes.
So Cordio is asking his wife a question.
This is the perfect card for us. Who makes the best food in the world?
You hear behind you.
Ignore
Who
him.
makes the best risotto in the world is obviously fucking his name.
Jeez.
Jeeves.
Thank you.
Happy to help, buddy. I think I make the best cinnamon rolls in the world. Though, I don't know, because that one gnomish cafe might really actually have me beat out, to be honest. But nobody else here is going to know what that was, so that's fine. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Hear me out. The tamales that we had from that one food vendor in the place that 2 days later was like blown up by the volcano.
Uh-huh.
We're never going back.
No.
They definitely died. It was
For sure.
the saddest thing in the world.
For sure.
That was the
They
best.
very
fucking
quickly became some hot tamales.
thing. Yeah, they very quickly became some hot tamales.
What makes it special?
Wow.
The fact that I know that we're never going to be able to experience that again. That was, for all intents and purposes, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so long as a once-in-a-lifetime experience becomes a food place that you go to for 2 weeks straight.
There we go. That'll do it.
That was very insightful, Solra.
And now I'm out. I lost them.
Yes, you are.
19!
Kai also rolled a 19.
6.
Net 1.
Alright.
Rollies?
Sure, you
Who
can
gets
roll.
to ask us the question?
4.
14.
There you go.
Kai's asking me a question?
Alright.
And this is Stratos' son?
Yeah.
Didn't Stratos die like twice in that campaign?
Once
Yeah.
on accident and once on
Thanks
purpose.
for
Hard time of
PTSD, Elizabeth.
He had a hard time.
So,
of it.
I mean, obviously we just met.
Yeah.
If you could master any skill, what would it be, and what would you use it for?
That was the follow-up question too. What would I
Yes.
use it for?
Yes.
If I could master.
Master any skill. What would it be, and what would you use it for?
Right now, I inspire to make healing potions. I haven't quite figured it out yet,
Okay.
but I'm reading a lot about it. So if I could master that, I would do that, and then I would make a ton of healing potions, and I'd apply to work at Slaughter Medicines back in Nardorf.
Oh, I'm not familiar with slaughter medicines. I could give you a recommendation, though. My auntie, Artemis, she is quite the potion maker. If you ever find yourself, I think she still hangs out in Atlantis from time to time. Just,
You said Artemis?
Yes.
Artemis? Okay, I'll look into that. Well, thank you.
Yep. She is a shifter.
Oh, I know a
That'll
shifter.
be
I
hard
know
to
a
find.
sister that's a shifter.
Yishta the
Yishta
Shifter.
the Shifter.
You ever met Yishta the shifter?
No, I
Or
cannot say
sister
that.
Yishta?
Yeah, I cannot.
Sister Yishta
I
the
have not.
Shifter.
Maybe related.
I
Maybe.
don't think all sisters are related.
Alright. Kess is out.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
12.
16.
8.
Oh boy. So Azyla gets to ask Oren a question.
What the fuck is up with that?
I have to form this in the way of Azyla. Hang on.
You gotta take your IQ down a couple points.
I do.
She's stupefying.
Word home. What thinks? The fuck? Repeat.
That's what you think?
Word home. What you think?
That is answer was
Like, what is home to you? What do you
Yes.
think of your home?
Yes. Where?
That's a complicated question.
Yeah.
My father always said that home is in the arms of a good woman.
Mine's in the arms of my wife.
That doesn't mean it's a good woman, though.
Somebody told me home.
That's why I didn't say.
Home is where you
I
know.
don't
That's
know that
where
I
my
have
home
a
is. I
place
just
I
said mine's
can
in.
call home. Where return or reach the place?
The darkness.
Are you going back to the heavenly sword sex?
If that's not your home, then how do you define a home?
I'm going back to the Blood Demon sect.
It seems like
Maybe I should study there. Do you think? Am I too old? Am I or too young?
You're
How-
15.
I don't know. I mean,
We always accept new disciples.
so that I would be a disciple instead of a student. What's the difference? Would I have to worship some god?
Ropes.
No, a disciple is a student.
Oh, interesting. Okay, very nice.
You just have
Same
to
word, multiple
choose.
meanings.
You do have to choose which path you plan to study. And
And
we certainly have scholars.
are you happy with the sex that you decided to follow?
Are you happy with the sex you've had so far?
Seriously.
I'm in a weird spot because officially I'm part of the Jade Aura Alliance, but that no longer exists.
Also got sex.
And I was adopted technically, kind of, sort of, but not really, by the master of the Blood Demon sect and raised by one of his one of the other masters in the sect. So I mean, I'm in a weird spot. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Understandable. Alright. Rollies. Roll again.
15.
2.
17.
Dos.
Okay. But we both have been asked questions.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
So we be good.
say everybody got
2.
2.
would you roll?
15.
15.
We just reverse this now.
So
It always never asks the highest number.
That was just a free for all.
roll again.
14.
16.
So you two rollies. Oh, I forgot about Kai. Oh, Kai rolled lower than both of you. So
You're gonna ask Kai a question.
yeah, if you get to ask Kai a question, you're welcome.
I don't think that's applicable.
You can ask me anything. My father said to, always spread your legs and be open to adventure.
That is also not applicable.
I suddenly have so many more questions.
I think I like your dad.
Fuck. I would never ask this. When was the last time you cried in front of someone?
Oh boy.
This morning.
What's the second part of the question?
What made you cry? You want the third part?
There's a third part?
Why did they? How did they react? Should I just pull another card?
No, that's fine. I think I can answer that. Ask me what's the first part again? So I can
When
think
was the
about
last
it.
time you cried?
When was the last time you cried in front of someone?
Oh boy. Oh. I guess I cried. I cried at the statue built of the simple farmer at the place where he passed and where he was responsible for freeing many slaves.
Okay, you have
This.
to repeat. We're gonna wait till Zach gets back.
All right. There's a statue where a former friend of my father's was built, and he's like reaching out like this with
The statue
with
of
a
the
couple
simple
of
farmer.
pieces of corn tucked underneath his arm. I cried at that statue because it was quite beautiful, and it's just to have somebody sacrifice themselves for those people who doesn't know.
And how did everyone
Sacrifice
react?
wasn't just stupidity.
Well, Maida offered me a drink even though I'm underage. And my aunt was very supportive. So that was the last time I cried. I think that was sometime last year.
Okay.
Crux, may he rest in peace.
Crux.
Crux?
Didn't we meet a Crux?
Yes.
We did meet a Crux recently, actually.
Shut the front door. What?
He had corn.
He was
we got
kind of
magic
the farmer
corn.
type.
What?
On Unicorn.
Yeah, he appeared right.
He
Unicorn.
casts minor illusion and forms Crux's face. Like this?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
kind of like with color.
Good lord.
Though, to be fair, he was riding the back of the demigod, so...
Which
I don't think he was alive.
He's also my father's patron, my father's warlock patron.
That would make a lot of sense.
Is Crux. He left me with family, and they left me to die.
I don't know if that's really his fault.
Seems more like the family's fault.
Well, you know, so we all know Crux, and that's fun. Who still
I
has
didn't really
to
get
ask?
to meet him.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Azyla.
I got to watch
I
you
am
guys
gonna
meet
ask
him.
Azyla a
Yeah,
question, right?
Solra asks Azyla a question.
Oh,
I'm out.
why no trust?
That was a very beautiful question, thank you.
I
That
like
was the
that question,
questions.
but I don't
Was the last time
think
you cried?
it's very,
Yeah, it was this one. Because the other two didn't really
Oh, they
apply.
have 2 followers? They're at.
That was here.
So
yeah.
Azyla, you're a very secretive person. You keep things close to your chest. You don't like sharing them. What is something you are proud of, but have never told another person about? And is there a reason that you've kept this to yourself? And if you're not proud of anything,
I'm gonna start reaching into the bag,
Oh,
holding.
what's she about to pull out? I swear, if it is the egg of Galatea.
I might kill someone. That might be the thing that pushes me over the edge.
this is how
That would be
I
the funniest thing.
I'm gonna pull out a little cow wooden figurine.
Did you make that?
Yes.
Oh, that's so fun. Who is that?
That's a nice little hobby.
Cows.
You like cows?
Yes.
Azyla, you hear a voice ever so softly.
Tegan?
Is the cow's name Tegan?
What?
Is the cow's name Tegan?
No. I
Okay.
make cows.
Is there a reason you've kept this to yourself?
My hobby.
I mean,
So
everybody-
hobbies are just for yourself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, sure enough.
It's a nice hobby. It's a nice cow.
You did very good on the cow.
I like the detail. You can really see the fluff along the ears.
I like how he's smiling.
I like the udders.
They're nice.
Most men do.
I'm gonna reach in my bag and pull out one for everybody, different types.
Oh, thank you.
You
I got a cow.
healthy.
I got a rock.
Can it specifically be a Brahmin breed? Fantastic. It's a Brahmin.
I do know what those are.
Speaking of benefits, Jeeves rolled for his food.
Immortal.
You each get 1 temporary hit point.
Hell
We don't have to take them though, right?
No.
Okay, good.
And
We still have your 11 from.
Yeah.
yeah, that replaces it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
each of you gets his inspiration.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
He rolled like dog shit on his.
You need to start using them. This is not the first time this has happened.
That you're thinking of.
I know.
But
This is
all
a
the
Mariah
cows were made
problem.
out of different things. Some out of wood, some out of stone.
Do you give
Some
Kai
out of
one?
flowers. I don't know Kai enough.
That's fair.
We get. Oh, I've still got my 11 temp.
I mean, you don't have to replace it.
Trying to figure out how to add
Inspiration.
inspiration.
It's so if you are you on the browser?
For
Yeah.
mine, it's just pressing that.
Yeah, so there's like
A
this
heroic
button
inspiration.
that pops up if you make it larger. Otherwise, I don't think there's a way you can get to it. After you flip it sideways, probably work.
Is that it right under your health thingy? I can't really see that side of your screen.
No.
That right there? That's another? Or is
Oh,
that it?
I see it. Okay.
It's
We
kind
need
of
an
tiny.
itty bitty tiny button. Okay.
You need to make it just like a circle or something. Just because.
It's my cow. It's a problem.
Um,
I don't think that's what a problem looks like.
this has been very lovely. I wish I could offer you room and board, but unfortunately my ship is not big enough to hold all of you.
We can sleep on the deck. Don't worry about it.
Under the stars.
Yeah, that's
Do you
where I
have a
like
good
to sleep.
tree? I
On
like
the
trees.
boat,
What
I
about a
forgot
crow's
the name
nest?
of it. Outside.
That works.
Crow's
well,
nest.
we call in Atlantis we call it the Owl's Nest.
Okay, well, you want to take the owl's nest? We'll just sleep on the deck. That way you only have like 2 people to house. Oh, I don't know.
It was in honor of a fallen comrade of my father's.
Your father knows a lot of fallen comrades.
Well,
Knowing what I know about Atlantis,
the
that doesn't
first
make sense,
destruction of the Loth cost many lives.
though. I don't remember reading about it now.
What I meant is I have no extra rooms whatsoever, but you're welcome to sleep up deck for tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine with me.
We'll explore.
I appreciate your hospitality.
I would rather you didn't.
Off deck.
Is there?
Like in the city.
Yes.
Are you trying to keep some things like on the down low?
Well, I have various magic items, and then the engine room can be very dangerous.
Should not have said that in her presence.
So, well, I've cooked for all of you, so I expect a form of respect.
It doesn't matter.
For us.
Huh?
Jeeves cooked for us. You didn't even say please.
Jeeves does have our respect.
Well, Jeeves is a
He's just
former
calling him a
assassin. He
gentleman.
does not need to be told please.
That
Oh, wow.
no, that does not. Listen here, youngling. Just
Oh, now you've done
because
it.
somebody's previous job is something that you don't value does not mean that you do not owe them respect.
Exactly.
Especially you, Silver
If anything, you should give
Spoon.
assassins a lot of respect because they can assassinate
But-
you.
Yeah,
Uncle Olgu said, you know,
is Uncle Olagu the necromancer?
perhaps.
Uncle Olagu's got some interesting relationships with the dead. Is that really something that you want to emulate?
No.
Then say please and thank you.
Jeeves, did you clean up, please, and thank you? Yes.
Jeeves, did that feel better than just being issued an order?
I am dead. Have no feelings.
You can lie and say yes. Just for the purpose.
Incapable of lying.
Well, that sucks. For the
And he
purpose
starts
So-
cleaning up.
I know when I was doing the necromancy stuff, it was bad because it was the sorceress. Is this Olagu?
I have no idea.
Like,
Typically sorcerers
oh,
are
you guys
very
never
bad.
heard of him? Yeah, right? Aren't necromancers like usually pretty
Typically.
bad?
I try not to judge people before I meet them, to be
Fair enough.
honest.
I hear necromancer. I hear free contract payout.
That's true.
Free contract.
No one has contracts out for them to be killed, and they're really a nice payout.
I like gold.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sometime before we go to sleep, I'll prep the spell and cast regeneration on
Clever.
Clever.
I would go and assist him. Not that he
wanna
needs
go
assistance.
to the city.
Okay. The sun has set. It is early evening. What would you guys like to do?
Shop.
what's it? You did get 400 gold.
We're rich.
I'll go
We're
with
rich.
you. Yeah, I'll go with you. If you let me.
I would.
I kind of need some fresh air.
Okay.
Get away from everything.
What about everybody else?
You're gonna cast regenerate, right?
Yep. It'll take me a few hours to prep it, and then only a minute to cast, and then
I
2 minutes for the limbs to be regrown.
Why does it take so long to prep it?
Well,
because it's not prepared.
it's not prepared.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta prepare it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to, while he's doing that, make myself a general menace and ask Clever a series of questions. Has Clever ever appeared in any of the books written about Milo?
Okay.
Because that is integral to my line of questioning.
Oren, what do you want to do, if anything, for the evening?
Get drunk, but I can't.
Okay. You gonna do that by yourself, or?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that up on the owl's nest.
Hell yeah.
And you guys are just gonna hear me, like, drunkenly singing, like, pirate songs. Like, I'm trying to embody what it's like to be drunk even though I can't get drunk.
Alright.
And be a drunken pirate. Alright.
What
Sweet.
will we do with a drunken sailor?
So you're technically separated into 3 different groups. So each group roll a d20 to see what I'm going to deal with first.
9. Niners.
5.
Oh. 5 or 6.
I guess I can go
You
to
guys do a performance check.
15.
Hey, you get to go first.
Alright.
Unless it goes
So as
close.
everybody separates out, you decide to crawl up to the owl's nest. You hear a voice from the dock. Oren?
Hold on.
Orange checking his text.
Hold on.
He's checking his magical notepad.
3, 5, 4, 5. I smell the bones of an Englishman.
You hear me singing that up in the owl's nest.
Oren?
Yeah?
And
Great
you
song.
see from the dock Captain Balthazar wave up at you.
Oh.
I thought that sounded like you. How's fancy running into you here? How's it going?
Who's this again?
Captain Balthazar, he captained the airship that drove
Oh.
you guys.
He's a real pirate.
Yeah.
The one with
Things
the
have
lion.
been okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Neither here nor there. People getting ripped open like bananas. Me turning out to be a woman's beater.
No, my
Girls turning into boys and then turning into dwarves.
And
And,
it beat the shit
you
out
know,
of them, too.
it's been great.
It certainly sounds like it.
Married women running around naked in the in their buff, dancing under the moonlight. Sorry.
Okay.
Love that time.
Memories.
Well, are your friends?
Because we're just yelling this conversation back and forth.
Are you and your friends for hire by chance?
I step on top of the owl's nest and I grab a rope and I just like slide down. And I drop in front of you. For hire to what?
I need an escort to the Erut ruins.
Someone help me. Is that in the direction we're trying to go?
Yeah,
I think
and
it
it's
is.
in the Haragon territory, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you were correct.
We
and
might
Megadon.
need to head that way.
Oh, splendid. I have.
But what are you looking at for compensation? Because I'm going to need something to deal with these people.
I have coin. That's all I can offer right now.
Do you care if I ride a magic carpet?
No, I don't care.
Then I think we'll be okay. I'm sure I can convince the rest of them.
Okay. I will let my friends know.
Do you know when I may be able to contact you?
I'll be staying at one of the inns. I'll be staying at the Hagglewood Inn. You can find me there. I'll be staying there for the next couple nights. So.
And as I turn to almost like walk away, I stop and I look back at you. Oh, you know, probably good to know. What are you transporting?
Forgiveness? Maybe?
So you're trying to do a kindness for people?
Kind of. My friend is a former resident with that village that's down there, and she was exiled because of me. I'm trying to make things right.
Okay. And we just have to escort you there?
Some general protection would be good too in case they decide to riddle me their arrows. Because they don't like outsiders very much.
So we gotta protect you going there, and we gotta make sure you don't die going back.
Correct. That'd be terrific.
Would you be too terribly upset if we made a stop at some point along the journey?
That's totally fine, as long as it's on the way there, sort of.
Or on the way back?
Yeah.
Ish. I think we might be able to manage. Let me talk to the rest of my group and see if I can convince them. Some will be easier to do that than others.
Okay, well, let me give you an incentive, and he flips you a platinum.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And more gold. Woohoo.
But it's good to see you. I'm glad that you guys are doing well. I'm going to head back to my ship, and then I'm going to head to the inn.
Alright, I'll find you at the end once I know.
Okay, awesome. Have a good evening, Oren.
You too. And then I go climb back into the owl's nest, and he just hears me start singing the music again. Figure that gives everyone time to do what they need to do.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go with you two next.
I'm very happy you guys knew that song.
Oh, it's
So
good.
You cast a spell on Clever. What's your spell save DC?
A save, 18.
So you watch as the muscle from underneath the concrete or stone begins to puff out and break the stone off, and you see it sort of shrink back down. You see the skin begin to graft itself back together, and it looks quite painful. In fact, Clever has a pretty hard time not calling out, but you see his legs and arm return to what you would assume to be a normal state, and he very like a baby bird getting out of a nest.
Careful now, they're new legs.
Oh boy! Thank you. This is awesome.
You're very welcome.
And
One you gotta listen to.
I like that one.
we'll have to test that some other time. Yeah, everything seems to. And he snaps.
If he's
and you
supposed
see
to
it.
have horns, they would have also grown back.
Yeah, he wasn't missing him. He draws his pitchfork and starts swinging it around like Darth Maul style. Oh, this will do nicely. Yes.
This is just Mariah. Can I do an Arcana check to see if he's been cursed at all? Because with like that degree of
Sure.
injury,
Make an Arcana check.
you wanna guide me, baby?
Yeah, I got you. Guidance.
Oh Jesus. Well, it doesn't matter.
You want to use your inspiration?
I don't think an inspiration's gonna help on that one.
It lets you do a reroll.
All right, cool beans.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
advantage.
Well, that's much better. So that's going to be 22. I already had it.
Any curse that he has been removed.
Okay. Can I ask?
You guys can ask me anything. In fact, hold on. He digs into his pockets. Take this, and he hands you a sending stone.
Thank you.
Should you ever require my aid, I will rain hell, or heaven, I should say, upon any enemy you would like.
I do have one question.
I have multiple. Go first.
So we ran into a lich less than a week ago.
Okay?
Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
Who?
Pete.
A lich named Pete.
We didn't think he was a
I
lich
know
initially.
a Pete. Do you have a last name, a description?
Minor image. Do I have a minor image?
Cowboy hat, pistols. Talked real funny. Kind of seemed like the conspiracy theorist type.
He crosses his legs. What about him?
So we thought that he was a normal problem.
So we
he
killed
was
him.
he was killed. He attacked us first.
Uh-huh.
But then his skull, which I had in my bag of holding, started pulsing with energy in the same way that like a
Oh my god.
phylactery
So
does.
it's true?
So he's a lich. Yeah, we got to take care of that because now he's got like we're a problem too for him.
It's like we found his factory, and he was coming back before we could get to a strong enough wizard to destroy it?
He always went on about like being sucked into space and being having things put into various body parts by aliens.
Uh-huh.
So sounds like he wasn't completely insane.
So yeah, it kind of seems like he's a lich. Now, this Sorbo could have taken care of it, because Sorbo could have cast Shatter.
He destroyed a phylactery for us
we had
once.
Sorbo already destroy one phylactery for us, because apparently we just keep finding liches. We're rolling in these liches. So, like, that's really just, did you have any questions for that, or is that mostly information?
It was more of, any other ideas other than contacting a lich or contacting a high-level wizard on how to destroy lich's phylactery?
Because, like,
There's somebody that I am friends with. I think we're friends. Used to have it out for him, so I'll get into contact with him and we'll take care of it.
that,
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Just let him know he was last thing. I'm going to point to the tomb on the map
Yeah,
here
pull out
and give him instructions.
Well, from what I understand, we'll probably be back somewhere in Faerun right now.
We can't teleport out of this country.
I wonder how that would be different if there's... I don't know. I don't know how the whole alien thing works. If it would
I don't know.
supersede the
I also don't know if,
gigantic
like,
force
planar travel and then... Because... Since the different versions, you can obviously planar travel in through the barrier from different planes. I wonder if you could planar travel to a different plane, then just walk somewhere that would be outside the barrier and planar travel outside the barrier.
oh, that's a good shout. I don't know planar travel, though. I only teleport. Do you planar travel?
I have no idea.
Actually, I need to go through my spellbook. Anyways, so that's not good. Pete's not good. What was
I know him and I used to work together.
It's wild that you all met. I was just hoping you had some information on a quick
Insight.
phylactery.
for the work together.
Guidance.
Oh, fuck.
So that is going to be a 22.
You recognize, with his two, you recognize the face of somebody who dated somebody or slept with somebody that he shouldn't have. And
I do have plane shift.
you think that maybe he was probably, to some degree, romantically involved with Pete.
So, jeez, you're like the second.
Oh dear.
You're the second unimportant, but telepathically to Cordio, I'm gonna be like,
It's one of my many regrets. My partnership with Pete. I don't know why I slipped into an accent all of a sudden.
you were thinking about him and bring some
Yeah.
closer.
It bonds you. I'm not here.
Yeah. So okay, cool. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like grill you about your past sexual encounters. Don't care either. Like you do, you do.
I promise I'm trying to do better.
That's again not here to judge. Just is clever not clever. Jeez, is Andreas in the room with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at both Andreas and clever then, and I'm gonna be like, oops. But since you're both here, are you aware that more than just the Wild Mother are kind of looking out for you all?
What's that supposed to mean?
Isla Stray kind of highly encouraged us to find Andreas. It was actually the last kind of thing of note that I
Was
had.
that the lady that was running around with me and I pushed? That? Oh my god, you look just like her.
That was me. You pushed me, and that was appreciated. Actually, it might have
No,
been.
she was
Stray.
right behind, remember?
Yeah. She took my spot because I was gonna get caught by the demon.
I'm glad she got out.
Well, she is a goddess.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to keep her. She's the drow goddess of moonlight and dancing and song. But just the gods ask a lot. And so I wanted to let you all know, but specifically you, Andreas, that you have other people besides the Wild Mother looking out for you. You're being invested by a lot of people for the good and the bad that means.
Well, don't you dare tell your aunt this. I would never I'd be too embarrassed to say this to her face, but I've always wanted my sister to be proud of me. Because I was kind of in a mess when we found each other again. You know, I would never want her to see me as a screw-up.
Oh.
So, but
Jesus. Well,
But she's on her own adventure right now.
thoughts and prayers. Yeah. But do you...
I don't know, maybe since they grow back, maybe I'll have the balls to finally tell her.
Maybe.
And thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Wait, what?
Well, I was stoned.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Brings a whole new thing to Balls of Steel.
And he checks. Okay, all three are still there, thanks.
It's a new meaning to having some pebbles.
Anything else? Anything else you want to know?
Undoubtedly there is. Sorry, we've gotten really off track. I wasn't expecting to do that. How does Andreas look?
Fine.
Okay, he looks like he's recovered.
Mm-hmm.
Andreas, do you... Like, did the Demogorgon tell you anything, or did you glean anything?
I never
while you were
talked to
being
the
tortured?
Demogorgon specifically. I just talked to somebody named Shellac that tormented me. That
Yeah.
was tormenting for me.
Shellac is going to be eaten for their crimes. Maybe that makes
Oh,
you feel
good.
better. Yeah.
So, I mean, nature's taking its course.
Yeah. Predator and
Nature finds a way.
You're the reason I can't ever think during these sessions. I'm blaming you. There was definitely something else I wanted to ask. Do you have any way of... So Kess is the only person who we've really had contact with from Nardorf that we've passed through a time or two. Do you have any way of getting information about the sorceress and kind of like her powers and when they fought her? Because it sounds like it's the same evil popping back up.
I could definitely make my way there once we get past the barrier. I can get there relatively quick. I have some friends there.
Okay. Do you have a way of getting that information back to us? Because I don't think we're gonna be able to leave, because I do not think that Ivalice would support that.
Does
right
Kess... Well, you have the sending stone that I just gave you, and then I think...
And does that just go straight to you?
Yes.
Only you?
Yep.
Okay.
And he points towards his ear. You see like a little stone. They'd have to work pretty hard to get it off me.
Yeah.
Made it into an earring.
That's nifty.
I think Ivanova gave... a friend of my sister's gave Kess a sending stone, maybe.
You said that you can travel quickly, and then I'm gonna reach into Cordio's mind and be like, hey, didn't Kess have somebody back home who was like really sick and oh shit, what's her name? The dog's hers. It's been so long since we've seen her. We left her at her dad's farm.
You guys are staring at each other a lot.
You know, it's just
I know
his
exactly
eyes are
who you're
so
talking
beautiful.
What was her name? Who we dropped off at the farm?
I called
Adriana?
her. Yeah,
Adriana, thank
Adriana.
you.
She's still
Should we ask if he could take Adriana back to Nardorf if we can get back there quickly? Or should we leave that up to Kess? Should we try and facilitate that conversation?
I mean, if we can do it quicker.
Okay. We'll see if we can't find Kess. Would you perchance be able to take another person back to Nardorf?
Depends on who this person is.
Okay.
Are they friend or foe?
Friend, but it's not really ours to tell. It's just Kess has had a lot going on before Kess got peeled like a banana. And
Okay.
Kess made friends with somebody who I think needed to get to Nardorf.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this task, but let me know whatever you guys need. I'll try to fulfill it.
We'll Kess and Azyla went off on an adventure, so we'll see if they make it back or when they make it back. One of the two. But then if you could reach out to Kess and just ask if they need anybody to get transported back to Nardorf.
Yeah, have her talk to me before I set sail tomorrow.
Alright, I'll have her talk to you. I will tell her to ask directly, because I think if I said otherwise, she might just be like, I don't think I need to talk to my mom. I think I'd be okay. I don't think my mom needs to know where I am right now. I think I'm fine. Which is fair. Valid, because that seems like a relationship. Anyways, did you have anything else you wanted to say to them?
No, I think that covers it.
Okay. Thank you for the sending stone.
Of course.
Andreas, I'm really glad that you found your dad. Don't forget you had other people to contact. You sounded really scared about your auntie, your mom.
Well, according to my dad, she's in outer space, so something about Palor or whatever.
You're okay. So I can't complain about the gods anymore. You can't complain about the gods anymore. Because my life could be a lot worse. Okay. Well, you know, have a good time. If you ever need a dwarf, you know where to find us. If you ever need somebody to explore the Underdark for you, we're your people. Just maybe we'll survive this first.
Okay.
Yeah. Say goodbye, Cordio.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Enjoy your legs and arm.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate it
stones,
very
all
much.
three.
And
of 'em.
stones.
I owe you one. Okay. All right. So shopping with the remaining two.
Oh, shit, where'd she go?
The silent just disappeared.
Dang it. We're going shopping. We're shopping.
All right. So, as you guys go through the streets of New Revenastri, what are you guys looking for?
I assume she's the only thing I'm looking for.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
I sent you a couple things as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm just looking through shops that maybe might have it, and then just peeking in and taking a look, and
Oh, I heard that.
just asking the person behind the counter, and then if they don't have it, just moving on.
And while they're distracted, I'm gonna try to take whatever I can.
Make a stealth check, please. And what's your passive?
I'm watching her, so I'm gonna make an actual perception check. Because I'm watching her, I'm actively watching her as I'm like paying attention. I'm like looking back at her because I know it's Azyla. 6. So what's your sleight of hand?
Myself
Oh,
is
stealth.
18 and 16.
Okay.
So 34? 34.
Yeah.
I wrote a 6. And you have that thing, opportunistic thief, where it literally just vanishes the moment you conceal it. It just boop.
And I could put something in its place. I'll put random little trinkets.
What's your dexterity currently, Azyla?
My dex?
Yeah, total.
20.
It's 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright. So you guys go through the different markets. You see various potions and stuff on sale. But there's a woman that is an high elven woman that is sort of dressed in commoner's clothing, who looks kind of frantic. Excuse me, might I trouble you?
No. I'm like, yes, absolutely. What do you need?
No, you may not trouble me.
You may not trouble me at all, but you can ask me a question.
Forgive me, but the two of you look like mercenaries. I'm in desperate need of help.
We're
The
just
judges aren't
adventurers.
taking me seriously.
What?
What?
My husband has gone missing.
Oh.
Your husband time.
Are you sure he's just not out getting milk or something?
No, you don't understand.
don't.
My husband is an artist.
Oh.
He's been working on his paintings here recently, and I left him in his study. About 24 hours later, I was like, he hasn't come to bed, he hasn't come out to eat. I went, poof, the study was just empty. But the thing is, there's only one door into the study, there's no windows because he doesn't want distractions or anything. So I don't know where he could have gone.
Invisible?
Is he like? Does he use magic or anything?
He has magical abilities to do painting, but he's no warrior or sorcerer or anything like that. Like he has a magic painting brush, but
Are you wanting us to look in the room to see if we can find anything? I don't know how else we would help because he sounds like he just poofed.
yeah, that's why I'm hoping to get outside help because this is beyond. I mean, if somebody took him without me knowing, I would really love to, and I could also do a reward as well.
What kind?
I'm also an artist. I can give arcanic tattoos as your reward. Normally I would charge 500 to 1,000 gold for this particular tattoo, but I would be willing to give it to you, and if you have any other people that work with you, for free if you're able to find my husband and bring him back safely.
Last seen last night.
No, I saw him about 2 days ago.
2 days
before he went into his study. You guys are welcome to come and look and whatever.
Tell Way we shop. Be there after.
Okay. I'm 2 blocks that way. My name is Tyrella. I own a tattoo and paints shops, and they'll say Tyrella's paints and tattoos.
Oh.
My husband, if you see him, his name is Wraith.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks.
He's a high elf like me. He's rather skinny. He's a little bit shorter than me. Short black hair. Very unassuming. You'll know his hands are always stained with paint.
Okay.
Tattoos.
He doesn't have any tattoos.
Enemies.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, his paintings are worth a lot because they're very beautiful. But as far as I know, he has no enemies. That's what makes his things so strange.
They said the judges aren't listening to you?
They're not taking me seriously because they've come and they've looked for themselves, and it sounds like I get the impression that they have something else that's going on, and this is like further down their list as far as concerns.
Oh, okay.
I've heard a lot of whispers of stuff that's going on, but I'm just a tattooist.
Sure. I mean, we'll be happy to take a look.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna...
Galatea bless you.
Oh. Like that.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you after we get done shopping. We'll just do a quick thing, and then we'll come over right after we're done.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Wow. You were kind of like a detective. I think you were asking all the questions. Were you writing all that down in a notepad?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Learning things with adventuring.
So he's a painter, and he just poof disappeared.
Yes.
Well, you think they left him down there for 24 hours, a whole day, and didn't even like eat?
Wait here.
To eat? Where you going?
And I'm gonna fly up real quick and do an aerial.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
People just think you're a dragon. Dragon! That's how I know.
You said perception.
Yep.
Perception.
Hang on, I was looking at. Wait,
Per.
17.
Yep. So, you do not see anybody fitting the description of this gentleman. However, that being said, it's a large city with a lot of people
Okay.
of various races.
Alright.
And you come back down.
We shop.
Did you see him?
No, I do have.
Big city.
That
Lot
was
of
going to be
people.
that easy. I think magic's...
This probably in Constitution.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking for one thing. So, if I can find it, cool. If I can't, alright. So, I'll look for like maybe another 30 minutes, 45
I would
minutes.
like you both to make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Ooh.
26.
Dirty. This dice has been doing me dirty. I'm going to switch to
Go
the
for it.
Gothic dice. Yeah, that one did me good. Okay. Alright, now you roll yours. Nice. That's your persuasion.
Mine's a
concentration.
9 and 6. 15.
Okay.
Mine's a nat one. What am I doing?
If she starts talking, I just cover her mouth.
For what? No, it depends
I
on
don't
what's
know.
happening.
Well, let's see if you guys can
Oh, no.
talk to people to get.
Shit. Fair enough.
So, Kess,
Yeah.
you've neglected to use the beard balm that Solra gave you.
I
So you're
have.
really disgusting. So nobody really seems to want to talk to you. And Azyla, you roll a 16
15.
at 15.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And I still don't have a face mask.
Okay. You know, the 2 items that you're looking for, you get the impression that they wouldn't sell stuff like that here because they'd be afraid of people using it against them.
Okay. Okay.
I got the ugly.
Not at all, boy.
Would I get any information about the painter?
Like, which book?
Nobody's seen him.
Okay.
Not at all, boy.
And then could I get? Is there any potions that would like dispel magic? Anything like that?
Well,
Or like stop invisibility or anything?
you could buy a potion of invisibility.
I already have one of them.
Okay.
What about the opposite? Something that makes things invisible visible.
Let me
Because it's
have a
really
look
good
real
for
quick.
low level fights.
Or like an item that does that.
Even then, still.
You just be giving yourself true sight.
Don't
If there's a
we
potion of
could-
true sight,
So
something can
concepts-
grant you true sight for a temporary period of time. That's exactly what that is. Or the spell of see invisibility. Maybe we'll find a scroll.
Yeah.
There's scrolls.
Anything of that. Is there something that can help me see footsteps?
So I think see invisibility is like a first level or second level spell. That mirror was casting as an artificer, like
Otherwise,
maybe like fifth or sixth level.
I've got darkness and invisibility.
Oh,
But I can't not see invisibility.
Yeah, it's more like
That's a great
an
one.
artificer and stuff.
It's a
Unfortunately, there is no potion of that allows such a thing.
so correct
You'd have to
profit,
probably
so
visit
it's
a
not even product advantage.
specific artificer to make something
No,
like
it's a
that.
save.
Okay.
Like
Oh, concentration.
Atreus. Which we're kind
Maybe.
of
Yeah,
iffy about singing.
you do. That thought does occur to you that Atreus might be able to create something like that.
Okay.
Save.
But
Oh, no, it's not even a save.
as you finish shopping, talking to Balthazar, making Clever uncomfortable, you guys reconvene on the top of the deck. Is there anything you guys want to do before going to sleep?
Hey, Kess. Kess.
Yes.
So we had a chat with Clever after he regenerated his body. And,
I'm sorry. Am I ugly?
you can
Everybody was just
Hey, Kess.
not happy with me. They kept shooing me away.
Aw.
They kept saying that I wasn't welcome in their store. They say they don't serve my kind.
You notice there's some risotto stuck in Kess's beard.
Kess.
And some sort of like jelly and paste and
I'm
some
gonna
other stuff from
I'm
rations.
gonna grab my my comb. Do you mind if I? And so I'm gonna start talking to you and cleaning your beard. So very quietly in Dorvish, I'm gonna go, hey, so Adriana needs to get to Nordorf, right? Like there's something she needs to get to Nordorf.
Yeah. I really need her. She's the only way I can help my friend.
Clever,
Talia.
Clever might be able to get her there,
Oh, like
soon.
using his boat.
Like yeah, I don't know if it's using his boat or if it's teleporting once they're past the wall. But Clever is willing to take her if you talk to him.
OC. They didn't say anything about me needing to be there for things to happen, right? With the
Correct.
Jonathan and Talia. It's like it just needs to be a blood relative of Talia.
Correct.
Just there.
Well, they didn't know about her stepsister. They just figured her mom was her only living relative.
I can always send Winslow. We can always send Winnie to to check it out.
And then I've got the beard oil, and so I'm starting to put it in your
I
beard.
forgot to use
And
that.
then I'm gonna start braiding it, so you're gonna look really nice. So that the next time that this happens, nobody's like, get out of my store. They're like, oh, you smell so good.
All that stuff was in my beard.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. So is that something that you would like? Because I didn't want to overstep, but I wanted to see if he would be willing. And
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I mean, if he feels like he can get her there safe and sound, and
Yeah.
as long as she's okay with it, because
And-
it's it's her choice too.
if we need to teleport there to get her, we could do that tonight and then teleport and bring her back here in the morning. Because it sounds like he's leaving tomorrow night.
Oh.
And so if we need to go get her now, like we can do that, but we should probably go ahead and get that teleport going. And I've moved on to your actual hair now. So apparently I've just
Did
we're
I get
going
that
like
too?
we're going full mama cat.
And I'm just watching you guys.
So if you want to go see if Clever is willing to talk. Sorry. You know, you have to brush it regularly. It's not as fine as your gelf or half elf
I
thing.
know, I barely had to do anything with it to make it look so good.
Now you gotta be aware of it.
Oh my goodness. I guess so.
It's a good look on you, though.
This is clever.
Andreas.
Andreas, okay. You're playing 3 people. no, I was trying to figure out who the fuck's talking to me. Andreas says that? Yeah.
I'm starting to braid your hair now.
I just, I didn't know what you'd think since last time I saw you. I was
Are
a
you
young
still
lady.
talking in Dwarvish to Andres?
No. Now,
I understand Dwarvish.
Now I'm a man. I left town a little girl.
Oh,
I'm coming back a big man.
well,
Like, really big man. Like, I can't understand why my belly's so big. I don't get it. Ugh. It gets in the way.
so how is everybody's evening?
It's kind of bad, but it's better now.
Kess needs to talk to your dad.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to talk to
he
Clever whenever I can.
seemed kind of exhausted after talking to the 2 of them, but I'm sure he will receive you.
Yeah.
Tonight, or should I
Yeah,
wait?
then you can talk to him
Okay.
tonight. I'll wake him up.
That way, see if we need to go grab
How was the Owl's Nest, Oren?
Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Oh, yeah.
You guys maybe up for some money?
Yes.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
We
Definitely. You can always
Can-
use camp funds.
do tattoos.
Can do tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
anyway, Balthazar needs an escort to.
The place where the hair comes. I can't remember.
I can't think of the
The
name.
place where they tattoo people.
Irrit Ruins.
Huh?
Irrit Ruins.
The Irrit Ruins.
That's the.
And I figured maybe we could earn some money on our way to where we needed to go.
I like money.
That's not
Balthazar
really
seems like reasonably good people.
Oh, that would be a good,
Think of
a
some
little
extra.
further away from the ruins.
What the hell was that?
The Feywood.
Are the Feywood, but also, more question marks. Another tomb. That might be a good place for us to head off to next.
I think so. That might be a good idea.
We ran into somebody who's
A lady.
a lady that was really distressed. I guess her husband.
She was a damsel?
Yes, in
She was
distress.
distressed? Could she handle it?
No.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't seem like it. The judges weren't interested because I guess they have better things to do.
Tattoo and famous painter.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're a famous artist.
Yeah.
Yep, and their husband is also a famous painter. But one day he was out down in the basement or whatever doing his paints and stuff, like 24 hours, like a whole day. And then when she went to check on him, he was gone.
Everything gone.
Yeah. Was it? I thought he was just gone.
Everything.
His paint was gone.
Yes.
I thought everything. I don't remember that part of the story.
Yes.
Okay, that too. Everything.
Offered tattoos. Woman.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Arcane
But
tattoos? Magic?
yeah.
I'm gonna point to, like, the
Like,
tattoos.
I don't know what it does. She would tell us, but I think it'd just be nice to help her out if we can. Just because, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have a lot of opportunities in front of us. That sounds really distressing though. Can you imagine? Just,
Oh boy, we did tell her we were gonna go see her after we got done shopping, but we didn't do that. We left her hanging.
You can go back.
She's probably sitting on her front porch or something.
We go speak to her real
Well-
fast.
Kess needs to talk to Clever real quick.
We got something going on.
I could talk to him. What do you want me to tell
Talk to Clever?
him? Yeah, I mean, he's my father's.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to speak to him
Privately.
man to man.
To get his
So to
permission to,
Oh,
Cordio.
okay.
I go, lady?
What?
He looks at his arm and you see like the bulb open up and a little seedling come out. Come upstairs, and you see the seedling go back into the plant. Just a moment.
Recalculating.
What'd you say?
I'll go. It's a lady.
But not by yourself.
And
We don't know
about
what's going
30
on.
seconds later, you see a familiar tiefling come up. What's up?
Hey, Clever.
Yeah.
Just,
Legs.
Mhm.
yeah, you look good.
And he
Cordio did his magic.
flexes.
Oh, wow.
Fixed.
Looking good.
I'll say.
So, Solra was telling me that you might have a way to get, Adriana back to Nordor.
Okay.
I was
Who's Adriana?
No?
I didn't give him any information again. I didn't want to overstep.
I see. Well, I have a friend, and she's trying to get back to... I need to get her back to Nardorf, because you remember Talia and Ivanova. You know how Talia's not in the best conditions right now.
Yes, I've been anxious to tell Wonder about that.
Yeah. Well, do you know anything more about that right now? Any more than I know? Is that she's just suffering from...
I was just told to be on the lookout for any telecore remnants.
Oh yeah.
Any additional family? I haven't had any luck.
Well, I
You have?
found somebody. Yeah, I did. I found her. Her name's Adriana. She's
Oh.
Yep. She's actually the daughter of Jared Chambers. Does that name ring a bell?
That's Talia's mom, isn't it? And she's cool?
Well, she's passed away.
No. This Adriana's cool.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, absolutely. She's been wonderful.
Insight check.
I mean, has she not? Yeah.
He believes you.
Should I roll anything?
No, he rolled so bad that he believes you.
Yeah, she's wonderful. But she's at home right now at a farmhouse where we left her and Azyla's friend phone. He's their gardener.
Okay.
If we were gonna get her home, I guess not really Adriana home, but get Adriana to Nardorf. Would you be taking your ship, or did you have another way of
Well, this
getting
isn't
home?
my ship. This is Kai's ship, technically.
Right.
But I can get myself back to Nardorf, and you see these gold wings pop out from his back.
Oh my lord!
So, I can fly. Oh, I can teleport too, but I'm not sure if my teleportation abilities would allow me to pass through any points of the shield in the sky past that.
Do I know how he has those wings? Like,
You know, it's through his patron.
That's amazing. Oh, wait. So you can cast teleport too? You said?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can make it outside the bubble. I'd probably
Oh, yeah.
fly out first.
Could you carry?
Oh, I can absolutely carry
Oh,
her,
okay.
unless she's like, is she big?
No, she's not a big girl. No.
Okay.
So would you be okay with that? Because I really need to.
Sure.
The faster I can get her home, the faster she can help Talia.
Um,
I just kind of wanted to also be there because she's coming to a whole new town, and I didn't want her to be alone. So if you could be with her, knowing Nardorf, and
Yeah, I
town
could
and
definitely
people.
handle that.
well, that'd be awesome. That's all I wanted to ask you and talk to you about.
What does everybody else think of this Adriana?
She's a lovely, lovely girl. She's got a really good dog. If you need, we could teleport and bring her back here. So that way you have one less thing to do.
Okay, it'd probably be scary. I mean, I could teleport there, but it'd probably be scary if she sees somebody she doesn't know, especially somebody that is just...
We've also been there, so the teleport may be more accurate.
For us, yeah.
Okay.
Telephone. I sent.
Do you want to come with us? Or do you want to stay here and rest?
It might be best if I stay here and rest. I don't push myself too hard.
It might be really dumb, but we could go tonight and then come back in the morning.
I mean,
Anything else you guys need from me, or I can go back to sleep?
oh no, that was all I needed.
Yeah.
Everybody else good?
And he sort of messes up
Do 2 teleports.
Andreas's hair, and he seems like just like disheveled. Attaboy, and he goes back downstairs.
I don't have changeable VA points. Because I already used it today.
Okay.
That's
well,
why I'm saying we're going to have to do it tomorrow morning.
That's one problem solved. Well, as long as everything goes well.
Well, yeah. Are you all going to be okay to deal with the missing artists? 'Cause
Yes.
we'll have to go tonight
Yeah, that's
to come back in the morning.
Bring phone.
I will try to bring phone. We'll see if he's still alive.
So, are we splitting the group?
Again.
Just for a night.
So, you're teleporting, going back, and then you guys, are we all gonna go talk to this painting lady?
What you doing, Oren?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Hanging around?
Do you want to talk to the painting lady?
No.
Well, I mean, teleporting won't take too long.
Well,
we have to stay overnight. 'Cause
yeah, we need
the
to rest
staff to
overnight.
recharge.
Oh, can we talk to her in the morning? I mean, sounds kind of mean, but
But then we won't be able to travel tomorrow after that.
Teleport you to the farm.
oh,
Then you teleport now, and then dawn has to happen so they can recharge you.
it's a shame. It'd be nice if somebody else had the ability to teleport or something.
Gotta be clever, does, but
He's tired.
he's tired. He's all worn out. He's
Do
beat.
you, Andreas? Or
I've
does...
never been there.
You could teleport with us, and then you could teleport.
No.
Can you teleport?
It's true.
No.
It's true.
Yeah, you
Hold
can
on.
just do
Because I
the
can bring.
on the way
We
back
can take
part.
you there, and then you can take us back. You've
Could,
been
absolutely.
here.
Yeah, I have been here. I've been right here.
You've been right here. If you could just go to your dad, we could all show up in his room. I'm sure that will have no problem whatsoever.
Is Azyla here?
He's definitely not
here.
experimenting with recovered
Are you at the
limbs.
table?
Yeah.
What about you, Azyla? Do you have anything that can like help us teleport or anything like that? Anything you found?
Or what about a certain lady that we keep forgetting that is with us?
Hey, Laura.
What's up?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
tired of you guys forgetting about me. I'm thinking about going home with the hot guy or something.
Can you
I
teleport?
Is he single, by the way?
Clever?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No clue.
How old?
Just met him.
How old is he?
He's younger than you.
Yeah.
Everybody's younger than you.
True. But he's legal, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
He's a dad, so he's a
True.
Does
consenting
Ivalice
adult.
have a age of consent? And if so, how does that work with different races and maturation ages?
We need to come up with that. We need age consent laws across
For every
continents.
species.
And if they're different in certain sections.
Different maturation rate.
Yes.
We'll have to find out.
We just have to push the limits. Find out when the police
No, I think we
show
just need
up.
to play it safe.
One number at a time. It's like trying to
I
find the
don't
AC.
have any teleportation abilities, I'm sorry.
So no, you do or you don't?
Yes, but not for anyone but me.
Oh, it just teleports you?
Yes. Can tell phone and her. They're coming.
OC, are you lying?
It is a lie. Unless you're genuinely confused.
Okay.
Teleportation is a spell. You have to look at the spell. teleportation.
OC
The
is-
helm of teleportation.
Uh-huh.
It casts
I just
teleportation.
It casts teleportation.
But
The
if
spell teleportation casts on 8 people, I believe.
The helm of teleportation in D&D allows the wearer to teleport themselves, but it does not allow for the teleportation of others, even if the
Really?
wearer has teleport spell memorized.
Oh, okay. Good catch.
I googled it just to make sure.
Damn.
You want to make insight because you just assume Azyla's lying anyway?
No. No, I was OC. I knew you were lying. I knew you had something. Okay. Well, that's pretty nifty. When did you get that?
Shellac.
Shellac gave it to you? That's nice of him. That was nice of her. Guess when she found out she's going to be eaten, she's like, let me just give away my stuff.
Right, give away.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
give her. That was nice of her.
You see Andreas spit.
So, Andreas, Alora, did you ever tell us, can you teleport? Not? You just want to join
I
Clover?
said I can't teleport.
You can't, sorry.
I cannot.
No, she
Excellent.
cannot,
We
no.
just established that.
Sorry.
So it's just clever. We take it there, you take it back,
No,
and then
Andreas.
you Andreas.
Baby Clover is sleeping.
I know.
Clover is the person who
Names.
Andreas is the person in casting
So
and
many
restoration.
names. I know who they are. I just said the wrong word.
Andreas is the one that Kess wants to court.
Yes.
What?
Wait, what?
No, sorry. Anyways. So we'll teleport you there, you'll come back with us, and then we can teleport back.
Or you
Okay.
can teleport us back.
That sounds good. I can absolutely do that.
Sounds good.
That way we can be back tonight. We don't have to be apart for too long.
That's good. Yeah.
Let's teleport.
Alright. I'm gonna grab my staff of teleportation.
Is he doing it now? Okay.
Do you want to come to see Adriana and explain stuff to her?
Well, I think we should all go. It's always a bad idea to split the group.
We safe in city.
I mean, if we can get back tonight, let's just do it tonight. So we can all go to the painter tonight, too.
It'll be like a
See Adriana.
30-minute trip.
Yep.
If that.
Plus, you never know if something, happening. Like, what if somebody's there that's not supposed to be there?
Do you
We
want
have
to
enemies.
What if we need to kill people and then take what's on their bodies?
Only for fun.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No.
7, 8.
I'll go missing.
Alright.
Yeah, she can tell.
And I'm just gone.
So you have to roll.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to
still a roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're
Roll.
familiar with it because you were there.
Yeah.
We're all doing 100.
I can laugh if she's miles away.
That would be really funny.
Then she can fly. Just
But will she know where she is miles away? Will she know
I
what
was
direction
like,
to go?
no.
It would not be really funny if I forgot extra. Alright, I'm gonna cast teleport.
I also need you to roll.
Is that
30?
No, that's 3.
Oh,
0, 0, and
Oh
then
no!
3.
Hopefully, it's just a failure.
Yeah.
Mine is
see.
a 76.
It's a dud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let me try that again.
Alright, so I'll deal with everybody that made it first.
Oh, us. Hey, what'd you roll?
76!
Hey, there we go.
Alright, so you guys show up at the farmhouse. It's late at night. You see a familiar draconic knight sleeping on the porch with his sword dropped at his side. Like he's supposed to be doing watch, but he passed out.
Okay. When I see it, I'm gonna yell, "Officer on deck!"
And he falls out of the chair. And he pulls out his crossbow. Who goes there?
It's your conscience.
You fell asleep on watch.
He's going to attack.
Roll initiative.
Does a 20 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see crossbow bolt. You take 6 piercing damage.
I used the ring to take it in.
This is under
It's us! No, it's us!
the
It's
protection
Kess.
of the Knight of Azyla.
Hey, yeah,
Phone,
and so
it's
you're
us.
hitting the
You're hitting Azyla.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm assuming you're here with us. I haven't actually looked around.
I walk out
that's gonna be a 10.
while they're being idiots.
My persuasion was an
Okay.
18.
Make a persuasion check. Orion. Oren. Not Orion. R.I.P.
Yes, I decided that I'm not even going to use the dice tray today. You said persuasion?
Yeah.
If I get the highest with a +0.
Oh my gosh.
18.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
16.
Oren?
Yep. Would you stop shooting us?
Sorry, you guys frightened me.
Well, that's what happens when you sleep on duty.
I apologize. My life for Azyla. What is my next order?
Why did you shoot me?
Because I thought you were a mimic or something. I don't
You
know.
look first. You don't shoot first.
That's not what Queen Azyla said.
Yeah, and
Azyla, fix your... Azyla?
You don't see her anywhere.
okay, so you wanna go find Adriana while we figure out where Azyla is?
And you hear, and you see in a nightgown, and you see a dog, Hughie, appear next to her.
Hughie!
What's going on? Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Azyla's lost. Her guard friend shot at us.
Shot
Fine.
me.
We need to talk.
Hi, Hughie.
Okay.
You can...
About what?
Well, why don't we wait till she's dressed?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wanna go get dressed?
Yes. Hughie, stand guard. Go potty. So she takes a couple moments, goes back to her room, and gets dressed.
I follow the dog, and when he goes number 2, I pick it up for her.
That's very good of you.
You're in luck. He does not have to poop. He finds a tree and
Hikes.
hikes his leg. He in fact pees on Jared Chambers'
Grave.
Oof.
Alright, Hughie.
Disrespectful.
What's up, guys? So Azyla's been captured?
No, she's supposed to be here, but she teleported separately.
Okay, sorry. Kess has something to ask you. Azyla, apparently.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
As she gestures to a dwarf you've never seen before.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
It's make a wisdom saving throw. She's gonna cast detect thoughts.
Me?
Yeah.
Can you try to go deeper?
Yeah. Make sure you say who you are. Say
16?
you are who you say you are.
What's your save?
You need an 18.
Oh.
Okay.
She's in your head.
Oh, you look, dear Lord, like a banana peel.
Just like a banana peel.
You
And
can
she
see
touches
that.
your face. I'm so sorry.
But now your
Glad
face
you're
is
okay.
clean.
Yeah.
And brush.
And brush.
And brush.
Yes. I look
Hi,
nice.
Oren. And she gives Oren a hug. How are you?
I awkwardly, return the hug in one of these.
Pat.
I'm doing okay.
So you need me to go with some guy named Clever to go help my sister.
You weren't reading my mind, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Yep. If you feel comfortable with it, of course. If you'd rather go with us when we go back, that's fine. But I feel like the faster you can get to Talia, the better.
Absolutely.
Plus, you get to meet her.
Okay. I mean, you trust. I dug into your mind. It sounds like as clever as.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
He's a capable warrior and he's a great
Okay.
friend. Yeah, absolutely. He's a wonderful ally.
Gassy today.
Okay. Well,
Ivalice is coming up the top.
I'm absolutely down with that.
Have you ever flown before?
Better up than down.
On an airship?
You have on an airship? But
Yeah, 'cause that's
never
already down
anything
here.
else? Nothing else? Okay.
No.
Alright, well, you're going to have a first-time experience when you get with Clever.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, that's it.
Yep, this is how I can help my
I
sister.
love that one.
Also meet her, right?
Yeah. I'm very nervous about that. I hope she likes me.
Oh yeah, she'll love
That decision might come after you help her, just as a heads up, with how it sounds like she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys need to rest here, or
We actually we were planning on going straight back.
Teleporting right back with you, if
Oh.
you're available. If
If
you need to
you're
talk to your
okay with
father
that.
first.
she looks at Hughie. Can you get us back to the New Abernathy? Oh. I mean,
Hughie
Hughie
teleport?
can Kess teleport?
yes. That's what he said.
Did he ever tell us?
Didn't Hughie teleport before?
He may
So.
have. I'm also gonna get back
Oh,
down
yeah,
on
'cause you all have
Hughie's
his
level,
pulse.
and I'm going to start speaking. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna go, Hughie,
He casts Speak with Dwarfs.
Hughie, are you a god?
No. I mean, no. I'm.
Insight check!
Guidance.
I mean, no.
You see the rest. You see his paws kind of go up.
Are you a god? No! Why would you ask that?
What a silly question.
Wild question.
That's not great.
I'm also inciting since I can hear your thoughts.
Can't you use your inspiration?
She already used
I
it.
actually already had inspiration, so I think
Oh.
if it stacks, then I could
Inspiration
have.
does not
No, it
stack.
doesn't.
Damn. Yours was a 16. The one.
Okay, I was like, I swear it was different.
His is gonna be better than mine.
It's gonna be a 22.
Yeah, mine's lower than that.
He's telling the truth.
Okay, so you're not a god, but you have very impressive powers. Are you truly a dog?
Are you truly a dwarf or something?
Has he always been a dog?
Have you always been a dog?
I was just kind of here. Remember?
Hughie, I'll answer you honestly if you answer me honestly.
I'm telling you everything I know.
So you don't remember being anything but a dog?
No.
Would you be okay if I tried to remove a curse from you?
I think you already tried that.
Maybe this time it'll really take. Did I really try to remove a curse?
think
from
Yeah,
you did.
you did. Yeah, you tried. You
I'm
done this
so
whole routine.
convinced.
Yep, you
You're-
got to this.
You always want to try again.
Maybe later. There's no way this dog can just fucking cast teleport. This is a 7th level spell.
It's also healed people before.
Ask him what the strongest spell you can cast is.
Hey Hughie, what's the strongest spell you can cast?
I don't know. I haven't really tried to stretch my abilities yet.
I was expecting him to say wish.
Wish. I know, me too. Like he's got 3 wishes. Oh no, yes. I got 3 wishes for you.
Hughie, could you cast the spell Wish?
No.
Is that because you don't want to, or?
He looks up. He looks up. I wish for all the doggy bones and Ivalice, and nothing happens.
Okay, but
That's early. That would have been a big pile of falling on our heads.
maybe there's just not doggy bones in Ivalice.
Maybe you're right. Those poor dogs don't get doggy bones.
It's-
Or maybe it would have been like all the dog bones, the bones of literal dogs.
That would be.
Oh my god. That's the most cryptic. Morbid.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Seen the shorts where it's a skit and this dude is talking to a genie and he's like, one of his wishes is tell me what the caveats would be. So, and he just goes through like a list of different wishes and the genie keeps telling him like how he would screw him over.
I like that.
Never works out.
So, I'm sorry. You're such an amazing dog. I have trouble believing that you truly are a dog. Every single time we come across you for the first time in 4 months.
Some might call it denial. I call it passion.
He might just be a god that doesn't know he's not a god.
It's true. He did say he was just here. I mean, I don't
He
know.
may just
what
be
he said.
like a celestial park god.
I just hear him
Are you a
barking and doing
demigod?
weird things with his paws.
I don't think so. I'm just a dog.
Do you know who? Why are you all of a sudden from New Jersey?
He's always
I've always
No,
sounded like
it's-
this.
He's always been
Always
from
sounds
Jersey.
It's a mix of like I don't know if you ever heard of the bard Mark Wahlberg and Christopher Walken.
Do you like bagels?
I don't know. I'm a dog. I eat my own poop. I don't know what you want from me.
Alright, well, I guess I'll stop asking you this, but we're gonna definitely pick this up again at a later date, once I'm a little bit more powerful.
All right. As some time passes, I would like Azyla to roll another D100 for me, please.
Did you see the message I sent you?
I did see it. I don't think it does.
We're not gonna have another incident where people accidentally teleport to the tundra. And
86.
86.
Frost salamander?
Yes. I remember someone rolling that.
I don't remember who it was.
I think it was you.
I don't think I had teleport. I think Creep had teleport.
It might have been.
It might have been.
That feels more right.
It could have been, yeah.
You guys,
It's one of the two of you.
you see a skeleton appear, a draconic skeleton, dragonborn skeleton appear behind you.
Ah, I'm dead! I punch it.
Make an attack against Azyla. You suddenly appear in front of your friends.
Do I know that I'm a skeleton?
It's a nat 1.
Can you like hit her but break his hand?
Or do you trip as you go to hit?
Yeah,
My hand just goes through the bones.
You're prone. You dodge, and as you like kind of dodge, you look at your hands. You're just a skeleton.
I'm dead!
I'm gonna pull my wing out.
Yeah, it's all
Just
bone.
Sick.
It's okay.
Can I still fly if I try to fly?
Mhm.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
And looking at her clothing, you recognize Azyla. It's just bones.
Azyla,
Yes.
I can't cast another regenerate tonight.
are you dead?
No?
Alright, she's not dead. She's fine.
You want to see if there's a curse?
Is this an illusion?
I
Yeah,
like.
but I like this.
Don't
You have-
touch.
Do you have something that allows you to see through illusions?
Alright, some illusions just require an intelligence check to see through, so I'm just wanting to see if I can figure out if it's an illusion.
If you like, you may certainly try.
I will certainly try. I'll guide myself too.
Because, I mean, like, I could remove the curse if this is a curse, but I don't really want to cast a 5th level remove curse if it's not a curse.
It's gonna be a 13.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it might be
Sure.
a curse?
Is
You're
it
not sure.
nighttime right now?
Yeah, it's nighttime right now.
Pirates of the Caribbean style.
17?
What took you so long to get here? You teleported before us.
Don't know.
It is indeed
But like,
a curse.
Do you want to stay a skeleton, or do you want to go back
Yes.
to being a Zyla?
no.
Okay, if you stay a skeleton, you're probably not going to be able to interact with people. You realize that,
You
right?
won't be able to go shopping.
You won't be able to go shopping. They're going to run screaming, and you're going to end up in jail.
That's fine.
Or dead.
That's fine.
You're going to make our
These
lives
skeleton
so
hands
much
like
harder.
wave at us.
Oh my
Click,
god,
click,
phone
click.
says, Queen Azyla.
She's all
What
skin and
happened?
bones now.
What
No,
happened?
just back.
That's good.
I look awesome.
And
It's gonna be
he
dead.
bows. Your Highness, I protected her with my life and courage.
Thumbs up.
And you see one of his crossbow bolts in Solra's shoulder.
Yeah, I'm real spooky. Are you sure you want to stay like that? Because I could remove that.
I'll tell when. I'm having fun.
You
This
want to
is
see
gonna
how
go
you like
so
it so
poorly.
far? So far?
Alright. Well, either Andreas or
Just start saying spooky, scary sounds.
Huey, do you want to take
Doing
us
the dance.
back? And Andrea,
So
Well, Hughie hasn't been to the boat. He can't exactly take us back.
do you know? Did you want to say goodbye to your dad?
yeah, that'd be great. Great. I will do that real quick. Just
Thank you for
wait.
repeating what I said earlier.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And unless you guys do anything between that time, Adriana has a very heartfelt goodbye with her father, and then she comes back
I'm
out.
gonna continue talking to Hughie.
And Andres is like, "All ready? Bugs, come to me, my itchy friends."
Guidance.
I don't know if I need guidance, but okay. He rolled 41.
He probably needed the guidance. Actually, if he's very familiar, he's
So you guys see a swarm of locusts surround you, and then the locusts depart, and you guys are back on the boat.
Well, that's convenient.
Am I still a skeleton?
You are still skeleton.
That's a lot of bugs.
Welcome to my life, and you see him itching.
Yep, I forgot.
It doesn't
Alright,
require a save, but that doesn't mean that I'm just going to do it even after I asked him to second.
It's everything.
There's the difference between how
No,
I play your
good.
characters
Everybody's
and how I
there.
play my characters.
Including Hughie
And I'm trying to
and
convince my wife.
Adriana.
It's better for everybody.
And Boney is Azyla?
Yeah.
I'm going to let her run away screaming a few times first.
The police are going to arrest her and we can't stop them.
Alright. Then she'll learn.
Okay.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to do this evening?
Not this evening.
We didn't want to go talk to the tattoo lady.
We do need to talk to the tattoo lady.
That you told her you were going to see her after you went shopping.
I mean, technically it's still after you went shopping.
True. Even
said
tomorrow will be after I went shopping.
Okay, that's fair. You had a really long shopping spree.
Alright,
That's right.
She's just on her front porch.
so you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Woo!
And as the sun rises, Azyla, you turn back to normal.
No.
Oh, good.
See? Didn't even have to do anything.
Oh.
I recover my level of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
I don't know why I had a level of exhaustion, but
Because you summoned one of the Titans.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why.
Do we still have inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
Until you spend it.
Are we still getting temp HP from you?
Yep. 8. You all get 11. Every time we do a rest, be it short or long, you're gonna get more temp HP.
And it does not stack. Alright. I want to just like save it all up.
11.
Well, it also resets on a long rest, so.
But it will never be like less than 11.
But it could become more than 11.
Well, for me, it's 18.
Okay, so the morning comes. Clever comes up deck. So, this is Tally's sister, and he kind of bows and kisses her hand. I can take her today. I'm feeling much better.
Okay.
It's like a million gold.
I'm really glad to hear that. This is also Allura. I don't think we introduced her last night.
Hello, I'm Allura. Hello, I'm Clever.
Did Allura blush?
No.
Damn it.
So I could start taking her to Nordorf today, if that's what you guys want.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be amazing.
If that's
I appreciate you
what
doing that.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody should stand back because I gotta transform all the way in order to be able to fly.
Oh.
And he grabs his horn and peels himself in half.
Like a banana. Oh boy.
You see this gold Wendigo appear with these golden antlers, and you see
Do
these
you
gold-plated
have a trauma
armor
moment?
appear over his body with
PTSD.
wings.
you
And
I don't know
he
what to
says, "Good luck. Remember, contact me if you need me."
Skin is laying
Aye,
on the
Captain.
floor.
What the fuck just happened?
And then you peel
He's
the
glorious.
banana. Peel the banana.
I work every day to make my sister proud. Luckily, you'll never get to tell her that because that would be embarrassing. He picks up the dog in one hand
What's your sister's name?
and has Adriana get on his back and takes off.
Hey Andreas, what's your auntie's name?
Wander?
There you go.
Okay, and I just have a mission to tell her.
Yeah, we gotta go find Wander and tell everyone's really proud of him.
So you guys are gonna go help with a tattooist?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go pay her a visit.
Did Balthazar have a timeline on when he wanted to go?
Sooner rather than later.
Okay, so we could
He
help
said a
your
couple of days.
we could help the
Go see.
tattooist and
Okay.
then go see Balthazar.
Cool.
Okay.
After seeing that split open, that's cool as Azyla thought it was. Painted.
Oh,
She's fine.
Don't mind her.
he takes a sunflower off and puts it underneath your nose and casts Greater Restoration.
And I just had worst dream.
Wake up.
Oh, he really did peel like a banana.
Sorry, my dad's used to be a lot scary. He used to turn into a Wendigo. Now he's just a cold Wendigo.
Bad dream. Bad dream.
If you guys want, I'll stay on. What should I do? 'Cause I can't really stay on the boat because Kai's gonna be leaving soon.
Join us.
Okay. Me and what's your name?
Allura?
Laura can stay guard or whatever.
And phone.
Oh yeah, that's right. My life for Azyla. All right, so you guys are gonna go visit Tivola's tattoos and paints.
Yes.
All right,
So why are we
Tyrella?
going to the
Tyrella.
to
Sorry, I need to.
Well, her husband
Tibola.
disappeared in the middle of the night, and she was just asking if we could help, and she saw that we were. She said I looked like
How
a
long
mercenary
ago?
because I was dirty. That's why I look like a mercenary. They said 2 days ago. She told me that last night, so like 2.5 days ago. That includes the start of it, where there's 24 hours that he might have just been down there painting.
Interesting.
I think he might have just wanted to divorce her. It just didn't have the heart to tell her.
Really?
I think he.
What gave you that impression?
It's just a hunch. You ever heard of the play The Shawshank Redemption?
No, I haven't actually.
Well, he ends up. What he does is he's in prison and he ends up taking a spoon, slowly digging a hole. I think that's probably what he was doing down there.
So you think there's
24
a
hours
secret
he's down
spoon hole down there? that he's
behind, like
away.
maybe one of his paintings on the wall. It's his secret one. It's just a hunch. I don't know. It's a guess.
All right, as you guys are talking and walking through the streets,
Yep.
you guys arrive at her paint shop.
Okay.
You know, so the sign on the door says closed.
Well, I guess they're closed.
I'm gonna try the door handle.
If needed, I can just divine where he's at once I learn about him.
You can what?
Use divination to learn where he's at.
Oh. There's something happening.
What?
There's something happening.
Nope. Who is it?
Well, you never learned my name last night, but it's Kess and Azyla and our friends. We met last night.
Okay, you see an elven woman kind of peek through the door. Oh, more mercenaries, great. Please come in.
Do I look like a mercenary?
It's the dwarf look.
My name is Tyrella Lathandis. My husband has been missing for several days.
You told us.
I know, I just wanted to fill in the others.
So he's been missing for several days, and the last time you saw him was...
He was back in the back room in his work study.
Well, what was he doing?
Painting, he's a painter.
Does he paint with magic, or is it just...
Well, he has a magic brush, but he's not like a powerful wizard by any means. He just uses it to create. You guys are welcome to look if you would like.
What did you say your husband's name was?
His name was Rythe.
Can you spell that?
Rythe.
I'm gonna start walking
Yep.
around and looking.
I'm gonna go look in the office room, or his room, whatever it is.
Okay.
Painting room.
So you guys see a room that's about the size of this kitchen, and you see several different paintings just sort of stacked up against the wall there in sort of like various states of being finished. And you see 3 sort of on the far wall there on easels that are paintings of, it looks like the woods that you guys were in a couple of sessions ago, because you see the different mushrooms and stuff instead of large trees.
And there's no person that seems to be trapped in any of these paintings.
Make a perception check.
Can I touch them?
Guidance.
Thank you.
You touch it,
I wanna
Can
Can I
Make
gently touch it.
make a charisma saving throw.
Oh dear.
I'm looking
Ooh, that's gonna
for
be good.
a secret passage that he used. 'Cause he doesn't want to tell his
Oh, you said perception?
I give you guidance too.
Did you say perception?
I forgot how high my perception was. 19. That's gonna be a 34.
Oh, you already had
see it.
advantage.
You don't notice that anything is different about the paintings, but Azyla's gone.
Did she touch one of the paintings?
You did not notice. You did not see her. touch
Azyla's
it.
gone again.
Where'd she go?
He didn't see her touch one of the paintings of the 34?
He was looking at
the
specific
Yeah,
painting.
you were looking at
Right?
the painting.
I was looking at the paintings in general.
And
see
then
if
his
there's
passive
any.
perception is 35.
Sure, you did see her looking at the painting. You didn't necessarily see her touching it. You saw it.
Okay.
She was,
Could be.
she was right here. Right here. And now she's gone.
If I...
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Give me a moment.
Stuff
Which painting did I touch? Touch the one in the middle.
You detect some evocation magic
On what? Where?
on all three of the paintings.
There's magic on these paintings.
The easiest way to figure out what's going on is going to be to let me touch it.
No. Cass, hey, touch this painting.
No, this one?
Yes.
Don't touch
Make a charisma saving throw.
My wife is not a guinea pig.
But I.
Yes!
That'd be a 2 plus 10. Which is a
for
12.
12.
And I apologize. It was conjuration, not evocation. You watched Kess disappear.
God damn it.
Do they now see us in the paintings?
No, you don't see them in the paintings at all.
Hey,
You
Oren,
want to see which one you went into?
Or
you touch the paintings and you disappear.
The middle one? So don't touch the paintings.
Well, Kess and Azyla have.
they've already touched them and disappeared.
That sounds like their problem at this point.
Hey, lady.
Yes.
Your husband's painting are magic. When you touch them, you disappear.
Oh my God! Is he stuck in the painting?
He might be stuck in the paintings, but now two of our friends are too.
You gotta get him out.
Well, we also have to get other people out.
I wonder.
If I use my helmet teleportation...
Can I see if they're cursed?
Sure. How will you discern that?
Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Here's your
guide
teleportation
myself.
on the same plane
Can you
of
use this one?
existence. You can't teleport to different
Are you gonna
planes of
guide me?
existence. You'd be in like a
I want to
specific
see
dimension.
if I cast a spell magic on the painting, it spits them out.
What's your spell save?
My spell save is 18.
My Arcana check is a 26.
What am I trying to say on the picture?
They are not cursed. They are enchanted. Nothing happens.
They're
Or at
enchanted.
least you don't see any difference.
Alright, I'm gonna step back from the room, take my arrow, and shoot the painting, see what happens.
The arrow disappears. Like a moment.
We're taking fire!
We'll get to you guys in a second.
I don't think it's a good idea to go in the painting.
So,
Because we don't know how to get out.
cast...
To
What
spell
did you
magic.
do? To spell magic? Do I have the spell magic? Nope. Can I cast Scry on Kess?
Read scry to me real quick, please.
You can see and hear a particular creature that you choose that's on the same plane as existence as you.
Okay. Go ahead. You may cast it.
I cast
Does
it.
it just teleport you to that part of the...
Does it work?
Nothing happens.
Shit.
Hey, they're not on this plane of existence anymore.
Nope. Not there.
Do you happen to have a plane shift prepared?
Do I actually have a spell slot?
Bone looks at Oren. What are we gonna do? Queen Azyla's gone.
Well,
Leave
if
it
you give me a couple hours, I can prep a plane shift. So if we go in there, find them, we can just shift back to this plane.
We gotta go in there now and he,
Play phone!
unless you try to stop it, he tackles the painting.
No!
So you try to stop him?
Yeah.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Very intimidating. Very intimidating. You're very intimidating.
That's a 4.
You're not very
Plus-
intimidating.
It looked like a 1 from a
As a little female
5.
dwarf.
So that's a 9.
You need to beat a 12. So he jumps at the painting and disappears.
Well, maybe they'll all just die.
Sounds
like best case scenario.
So we have the smart 3. You're on the fence because you tried to touch it immediately.
You were gonna come after me.
I would have, you're right. But we need to be smart about this. As I just keep between you and the paintings.
I'm not gonna go in them.
Promise.
I promise.
What are we gonna do, guys?
Let me prep a plane shift.
How's long that gonna take?
It's gonna
Do a
take
couple
about
hours.
4 hours.
Okay. Alright, so is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah,
Oren,
fine,
do you have
different
any other
plane.
thoughts?
That'll get us back here.
So,
Meanwhile,
the two of you appear in this. I'm gonna need to remind myself what that was called. Give me a moment.
One moment, please.
You appear in a version of the Babbling Veil, but all the mushrooms look like they've been painted and drawn on. It's this weird, almost 2D effect. It almost looks like a cartoon, and when you look at your hands, you're kind of in the same state. Make a dexterity saving throw, both of you.
an arrow comes flying.
As cool as skeleton.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
But
7.
See if she rolls worse.
Oh, she's good at him.
just regular
Dex
dex.
save, yeah.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Well, my dex save itself is 11, and I got 13 on the die.
4. I see the arrow.
Roll damage against Kess. He says you see a cartoon animated arrow come at you.
Is that an arrow? Jeez.
Roll damage.
yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 piercing damage.
As you.
Oh, what's happening? Did it just poop out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Just come out of nowhere?
Yeah. And then out of nowhere you hear Queen Azyla?
Phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see him, and he looks like he's been cut out of a cartoon.
Is this because we touched the painting?
I tackled the painting and now I'm here.
Okay.
We're in the painting. We're paintings.
I don't know if the others are coming.
What?
You're on your own, bud.
Well,
Roll odds or evens.
Evens.
we died.
Okay. Phone does not say anything about Cordio's plane shift.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
We find Rife?
Rice?
Yeah, I mean, might as
Rife.
well
Like,
find him while
No.
we're in here.
Yes.
Not Rice, like in the he's
Oh.
Rife. He's a person.
okay.
He's the guy we're here to find.
Oh, okay.
That lady's husband.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I guess we could just start walking around. I
Yeah, I
mean,
can banish people.
what's the
Wait.
worst that can happen?
Should
Do you
can I
fly?
do plane shift with the
Can I fly in here?
staff?
And it's not
Wait here.
a full minute, and they
I-
come back. It is there just on
Go
the
up.
plane.
You know what? I'm gonna have
There
one of
you
my
go,
pixies
right,
cast fly on me. I'm gonna
Okay.
fly with you,
No.
and I do the
Got
same
wings
for
and-
do the same. I have one of my other fairies cast fly on
What?
Phone.
phone, so we're all flying. Let's
There's
find
only
him.
some spell options.
So we're all in the area.
That's
Yes,
what
we're
it was,
all
yeah.
in the air. Yes.
And you notice that when you guys fly, especially when your wings flap, it's like the really janky, like 1930s, like looking animation.
Go to your manage page.
Alright, so you see, it looks like a painting / drawing of Ivalice, just of the Babbling Veil specifically, but just very different.
Okay. Do we see him at all?
Looking for
in
him.
here?
Yeah, both of you may make a perception check. And Azyla, you get assistance from phone, so you can
Heck
roll
yeah.
advantage.
13.
You said investigation?
Yeah,
26?
Perception, wasn't it?
Oh.
that's what I meant.
That's just-
Perception.
That spell is dedicated to that spell.
24.
Alright. You see out in the desert, like about 100 feet out, you see what looks like a house, like a cabin.
Okay. All good to it. You guys gonna follow?
Yeah, where you go?
Cabin.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. And as you guys kind of approach, you see an individual kind of like look out as if he heard something and sort of looking around and investigating. You see a unassuming elven man.
Okay, I'm gonna gently glide down
Yep, and I'm gonna
and land.
land.
And he goes towards his short blade. Who goes there?
No, it's okay. We're friends. My name's Kess. This is
Wife
Azyla.
sent.
on this phone. Yes, your wife sent us. She said that you disappeared, and I guess we found out where you went.
Oh, thank Galatea. I've been trapped in my painting,
Okay. You certainly have.
but I don't know how to get out.
We help.
Yep.
Okay,
We, yeah.
so you can cast, like, I don't know if plane shift would work, but
Oh, well. Let's take
We have help on outside.
We have friends on the other side, so to speak.
how you have a way to communicate with them. And you notice when you look at him, he looks normal. Like he looks like a regular person. Like he doesn't look
Unlike us.
What?
he doesn't look like a cartoon.
Interesting.
And this description that his wife gave is correct. His hands are covered in paint and different like crayon dust.
Did you ever?
Is there anything I kind of roll to determine why he might be the only one that doesn't look like that?
Either make an Arcana check.
Okay. It's not FFU, so
No.
these rolls. 10.
Do you still have inspiration?
Oh, I do. 11. Turn it from a 3 to a 4.
No clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
No.
That's what inspiration's meant for.
Well. So.
Did they say things when you came in?
Cordio asked me to touch it. He said, "Hey, Kess, come touch this painting," and I did, and then I got shot.
Phone? You?
Yeah,
I was worried about you, so I tried to tackle the painting.
makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm sure they got a plan, right? I mean, we'll just leave it here.
You guys want to come inside?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a
Oh, and
phone.
I knew. Magic?
And it looks like it's just been stenciled out. And are you guys hungry at all?
I could always see.
Food edible?
Don't eat the food.
I don't think
Don't eat the paint.
so.
It's lead based.
This is how they die.
Excuse me, sorry.
You're gonna eat a bunch of lead based
We're trying
paint.
to talk about food. Just gets my belly full.
I had fun with that.
Yes, we're gonna eat lead space.
Alright, I need both of you to make a
8 chips.
That's how I
Constitution
keep
saving
myself
throw.
awake. So
Constitution save.
Yes.
I never said I was gonna eat it.
Got it. Is it against being poisoned?
Yes.
Dwarven fortitude.
15.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
That's terrible.
You are poisoned. If
Both
you
of
eat,
us?
are you gonna eat it?
No.
No.
I don't trust it.
Do I get poisoned?
No. No, you're good. Alright.
Does it taste like paint?
It tastes
little
really
things in
gross.
Would
tastes
it look like normal food or does it look like painted?
It looks like painted food.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust
Looks
it.
like pretty patties.
It's pretty good.
Alright, so a couple hours pass. So are you ready playing shift among the other spells that you're gonna attempt?
Just plain shit. At that time, I want to just like toss a paintbrush or a fork or whatever small thing at the other painting, see if any of the other ones also do it,
Yeah, everything that you toss towards it.
or like all the paintings. Then testing the
Oh.
other paintings.
No, it just ruins the painting.
So it's just the specific one.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss a cinnamon roll in at some point.
I also have a thought.
Dangerous.
I know. What if we just hit it, the back of the painting to tear it? Do you think that would just shunt them out?
I mean, we could try. You're just trying to avoid using your
Like
seventh
the
level spell.
Heimlich maneuver?
No, I mean like you go behind the painting, you know, where there's blank canvas, and since you won't take touch the painting, you try to just rip the
Yeah,
canvas.
except we're gonna have to touch the painting to get it off the wall.
Oh, it's on the wall.
Well, it's on
It's on an easel.
easel.
Yeah,
oh,
an
never mind.
easel.
Okay. I mean, like, we can try that. Though, there's also a possibility that if it's a dimension that he created, wouldn't that just, like, tear it in two and then they'd be lost forever?
It's possible.
So maybe let's not do that?
Nah, it's fine. I'll go around and slash it from the back.
No, Cordio!
Make an attack roll.
I am going to stop you, because I'm going to get in front of your
With
knife.
disadvantage, since you're being held.
It's a nat 20. Oh no, it's a 19.
Fuck you.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19 on the die.
It's meant,
Really wanted this to
Oren,
happen.
you watch as the two of them fight, and Cordio kind of gets behind one of the paintings and describe your fatality on this painting.
I mean, the only sharp thing I have, since my other weapon is the light hammer, so I just use my arrows and stab through it.
Which side? Just to be
The canvas side, the non-painted side.
Okay.
Oh dear.
by the entrance or
Which of us is gonna get hit with an arrow?
Brian, make a
as they try to get
make
the
a
cinnamon roll.
D100 roll, please.
A D hundo. I can make a D hundo.
Said Mariah.
I did say
Oh,
Brian.
you said Mariah. I thought you said all right.
61.
Okay.
That's how much damage.
Please make me get shunted into the painting as a cause or as an effect of
As
this
you guys
class.
are eating, the earth beneath you begins to shake, and like a level 5
Hurricane?
not an
Earthquake?
earthquake.
Oh, magnitude.
And you hear the tearing of paper off in the distance.
I look out his window.
Sorry, so you look up at the sky, you see a giant arrow coming out of the sky as the sky starts to tear apart.
It's an arrow or a sword?
Arrow.
It's a sword. It's an
Arrow.
arrow?
Arrow.
He
Yeah.
doesn't
I
have
don't.
these
I don't
sharp
have a
things.
sword. Arrows are my sharpest thing.
I'm gonna reach my hand in where the arrow went.
Can we see the
Can we
hand?
see the
You
giant
see a
hand?
giant hand come.
The gods are fighting for us. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna reach my hand down and I'm gonna call Kess, come here.
Can I hear her? Because she's not, her face isn't in there, right? You're not sticking
No.
your head. Oh!
Make a Constitution save as this loud noise comes through with you two. And you hear right here, oh, it's loud!
19.
This is the perfect thing that could have happened.
I like that you spent all that time preparing that spell. You could have just stabbed it in the face.
21.
I needed some time to think.
Okay.
You said con, right?
Yeah.
21.
Alright. You are not, neither of you are deafened.
By the loud.
However, you see the world start to crumble like somebody's taking the paper and crumpling it with their hands as it starts to pull apart. And you see the ground start to open up.
Oh, no.
What do you guys do?
My hand is still there.
How tall is this guy?
It looks almost infinite now, and the hand and arrow has disappeared.
No, how
Oh,
tall is
have
the guy?
Oh, the guy.
Sorry.
He's about 5'6". He's short.
So I'm taller than now. I'm gonna grab him.
Huh? What's happening?
I don't know.
We're gonna run out.
I think our friends are going to save us.
Friends,
You think that's them? I thought it was the gods.
would I recognize Solra's hand?
No, it's huge.
I have my ring of
The wedding ring.
yeah.
Yeah,
Make an insight check.
You know valuables.
I do. I do.
That's net 20.
You recognize Solra's hand.
I'm one of the gods now. Look at me.
8.
It's your new patron.
8?
Yeah.
You're hearing too much of a panic.
It's you, grab on.
It's Solra. It's her.
Let's go.
She's become gigantic. So your hand is still there?
Is it?
Other
No,
hand
no,
with
the,
arrow's
the
gone.
hand of the arrow is gone.
So
That's-
what's our options? What are
So-
we standing on?
You're not the ground's beginning to pull apart, and
Right.
everywhere you're like trying to go, there's different rips and tears appearing.
Okay.
Eventually, you're gonna run out of places to run.
Well, she can fly and I fly.
And you got fairies.
With my fairies to fly.
Uh-huh.
And so we start hovering and
You
flying.
have enough for phone,
Yeah.
and I can carry the one guy.
Yep.
Yep, I cast again, so it's 4 times.
And
You are
you
not
see
allowed to
as
make
the
choices. You
paper
didn't let me touch it.
areas begin to go further and
that would
further
be
away,
awesome
and
paint.
you go into
Nothing.
non-existence, and you just see black.
I'm gonna
Let's start-
fly in the direction
Of
that we
Solra's
saw
hand.
Solra's hand.
It's all
Or
black. Can
the
we
hand
see
and the
it?
arrow.
Can I
from.
keep my? Can I put my hand back in?
No, because the painting is just a regular painting now. But you see the painting begin to shake, and you see these 4 figures shoot out from it.
I knew it.
I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Is this against a spell?
Technically, yes.
Is it against being charmed?
No.
16.
Nat 20.
13.
Oh wait, I was looking at the
Zero.
wrong thing.
Do you
With
still
advantage,
need
oh,
my,
2
my
13s.
total score is a nat 20 and
15.
That 20 is enough.
28.
Oh wait.
For those of you that roll under 15, you're going to take 26 psychic damage. Everybody else takes half that.
13.
Do I take
You don't
half?
take anything.
I do not take
13.
half of yours because this is
Half
a
of 13?
situation of
No,
your
half
own
of 26 is
creation.
13.
And as you have a dead husband and wife, because there's only 1 hit point.
Fucked.
Wait, what?
Revivify.
Oh shit, they're both dead?
You're gonna make me use 2 fucking
Oh my
spell
God.
slots. Revivify,
We killed them.
revivify.
We killed them.
And just to wrap things up real quick, as you guys revive them, they are very thankful, and she's going to give each of you a tattoo of absorbing.
Ooh.
What does that do?
Let me look it up real quick. It'll be under inventory. You'll be able to add it to your inventory.
Absorbing tattoo.
Absorbing tattoo. That's what I meant. Yep, it'll be the first thing.
Oh, but what if I don't have an attunement slot for it?
While the tattoo is on your skin, you have resistance to the type of damage associated with that color, as shown on the table.
So what kind do we get?
We can determine it
Roll a
randomly.
D10.
You'll just roll a D10, and that's what you'll get.
Oh no.
And that's rolling for tonight.
I got a 9. Radiant. Gold.
So is it possible?
If it's something else if it's something that you're already resistant to, you just roll again.
Okay.
Is that what you're about to ask?
Well, so like Cordio said, so attunement.
If you don't have any attunement slots, I'll allow you guys just have it.
Just have it
Nice.
and just give yourself the resistance. Okay.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's just we only get 3 of them. Since none of us are artificers.
I didn't know this one required attunement.
Yeah, yeah. I think all the tattoos do because they like.
Oh.
The part of attunement process is them giving you the tattoo, and then it like seals it.
Okay, yeah, I see. All
I
right.
only know that because of cord. Acid. So I'm resistant to acid.
So this one, you have to activate it to get that immunity. They use it as a reaction. And if you look at the very bottom, it says, when you take damage of the chosen type, you can use your action to gain immunity against the instance of damage, so it's not resistance, immunity. And you regain the number of hit points equal to half the damage you would have taken. Once this reaction is used, you can't use it again until the next dawn.
Oh.
Gotcha. So you have the resistance all times, so you can use your reaction and have immunity
Yep.
Yep.
for 1 round.
Yep. Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So what resistance did everybody roll?
I got acid.
I got necrotic.
Radiant.
Lightning.
It's the tattoo of absorbing, right?
Yeah. Absorbing tattoo.
Absorbing tattoo.
Oh.
Sorry, I misspoke.
And then you roll a d10 to figure out what you got.
And if it's something you're resistant to already, you can roll again.
Okay, how do you spell absorbing?
A-B-S-O.
Oh. My brain is not functioning.
It was a very interesting way to get out of that side quest.
The moment that lady approached us, I was like, Oblivion?
So you recognize that quest?
Yeah, immediately. I was like, that's one of my favorite quests.
Me too.
Okay, go fight the painted troll.
This one's yours.
Squish it down.
You do not get to act surprised when
So you
anything
get to
does
pick
anything
who's
dumb.
doing the recap next time.
I can absolutely act surprised.
You were the dumbest.
Listen, I did the right thing.
Yeah,
It
I
got
want, you
them
to
out.
I want you to describe that scene from your perspective. What was happening? You were being a hero.
As I sat there for 4 hours
You was like,
prepping
screw it.
potions,
I
like,
now have
you know what if
resistance against poison.
you just don't touch the actual painting, you just break it open. Like,
Immunity to magical
the bag of holding it just throws everything out of the plane of the little pocket dimension that's in.
And I naturally have
A
poison
lot of
resistance.
planes do that.
Yeah,
That's what you
that's
roll
true.
when you're dying.
It just like juts it out
Yeah.
right next
Cold,
to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So, like,
So that's what happens when the bag of holding
Yep.
is destroyed. Is everything just
And you're
appears.
and I'm immune to magical sleep.
that was my thought process.
Yep, it makes sense.
I have cold
It's like
fire.
it's like a
and
magical
radiant
storage device. So it's like-
Exactly. It just
it operates
stores
the same.
stuff that you can't get back unless you want to go join them. And be stuck there. Apparently for days.
For really, yeah, a long time. But you got paint to eat.
Yep, they poisoned you.
You guys want to see what I was doing to keep myself awake?
Yeah, I saw you doing something.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's from Harry Potter.
Leviosa.
Oh, that was there too. Don't worry.
Hold on. That's my favorite version of Expecto Patronum. I like that version. And then I did that.
Do you show him the Leviosa, not Leviosa?
Nice.
Oh, that one's way up here. What is it?
It was right there. Down. It's Leviosa. No. Yeah.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
That's pretty cool.
It definitely took me a minute the first time you showed me to be like, what are the words I'm looking at?
Because the cursive.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It was
The calligraphy. Yeah, I was playing around with the calligraphy
calligraphy.
pen. I haven't done calligraphy in a long time. It took me a couple tries to do some of that.
It's really cool. It's got good sensitivity.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I think the Expecto Patronum and the
that one was off.
Nero,
Nero.
Oren and Nero were my two favorites.
That one was really cool. I did like the little deadly horns that you added on.
And the little angel wings.
The halo, and then I added a little I added a tail to
Yeah.
the N, so it had a devil's tail. It's the first time I've ever done an ampersand on the first try.
Hey, look at you.
Nice.
I was proud of myself.
As you should be.
And then I
Those are
moved on.
hard.
They are. Ampersands are hard. Which is funny, because that used to be the way we wrote and. We didn't actually used to write and out. Well, we did write and out, and then we switched to the ampersand, and then we stopped writing it, and then we started writing it out again.
You get phrases, what can we say?
But I think it was to save ink on the printers, if I remember right. I think that's why they primarily used the ampersand. Because it used less ink.
Been like 2 or 3 brush crashes in the last like 2 days.
Like public bus or school bus?
School bus.
Oh,
That's
fun.
terrifying. Also, I have a question for all of you who learned how to drive in Ohio.
Yeah.
Did you have to like take a licensing course, or did you have to pass a test after you turned 18?
After
Actually-
18, no.
That's terrifying.
After 18, you are not required to take a licensing course. You do have to pass the test,
Yeah.
but you don't have to take a licensing course.
Yeah,
But-
I didn't get mine until like 2 weeks before I joined the military when I was 18. And in Ohio, I just had to go down there, bring my car, did
But-
the driving test, and then parallel parking test.
You get discounts on your insurance if you took the driving course again after 18.
Yeah, because my boss and I were talking about that recently because freshman drivers are terrifying, and we were obviously neither one of us learned how to drive in the state of Ohio. So she's like, "I learned this recently. You're gonna find this as terrifying as I do." And I was like, "Oh my god."
So here's what I'm going to say. I got my license in Ohio. I did not learn to drive in Ohio. I mean, I did, but like it wasn't until I wasn't in Ohio and I was driving when I was overseas in Italy that I learned to drive. Because nothing teaches you quicker than having to get over to the next lane in 1 second because someone threw their car in reverse on the highway and you're just expected to go around it. If you hit them, you are the cause of the accident, not them. Because it is so common.
New Jersey has the highest population density.
And to do
in the
that in a
state.
stick.
That's impressive.
I didn't get my license until I was 20 and I had to pay for a driving instructor because my parents didn't want to teach me.
I was my mom's designated chauffeur. Because she's like, excellent, I'm going from you're my scribe to you're my now chauffeur. Chauffeur. To drive around.
When I learned how to drive, I had roommates that I lived with, and my roommate let me borrow his